Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome back to more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I'm Liz. We're loaded up and ready to go early on today here, but before we get started, my apologies, everybody coming in on YouTube. We got some important stuff to talk about, not related to the game. You can skip ahead a minute, or you can just, accept the fact that sometimes life has some important things in it. Today is the first National Day for Truth and Reconciliation in Canada. It's a national holiday here now, although national holidays don't mean they're holidays here because the provinces determine whether or not something is a statutory holiday. The idea here is that Canadian culture is proudly known as a mosaic culture. So, American culture, you might be familiar as a melting pot, where you come to America and whatever culture and ethnicity and heritage you bring with you, you melt into the American culture. So your culture contributes a little bit to American culture, but you become American. And the idea, like that it doesn't work. It doesn't work. We've seen this historically over and over again. Thank you, Degree Sex. Nice to have you here with us. We've seen that the melting pot model doesn't work because we still have people saying go back to wherever and this and that and all that to people. It factually doesn't work. But the Canadian mosaic culture also doesn't work. Canadian mosaic culture is this idea that we have a whole bunch of different cultures that exist separately together, where you can keep your culture, I can keep my culture, and we all sort of collectively identify as Canadian. But we don't have that melting pot thing where we're all supposed to become one common culture sort of thing. And this doesn't work either. This is a model that doesn't work for a large multicultural nation either. Freely admit that. And that leads to the need for such things as a day for truth and reconciliation. Because in Canada's infancy, you might be aware, there was a lot of depending on what age you come from, what is the appropriate word to describe the various ethnicities of people who were native to North America. You might use the word Aboriginal, which is no longer in vogue here. It's now considered rather insulting. Native is the most common term. There were a lot of these different cultures in place here in North America, and a lot of bad things happened to them. A lot of bad things were done to them. And I don't want to go into too much detail about those specific things. I think people should look these things up for themselves. Vaguely glossing over things, a lot of promises that weren't kept. Residential schools are a huge thing. If you're here in Canada, you'll hear about it all the time, especially this last year when evidence has been found about a lot of people going missing in these residential schools. And that's what this holiday is sort of around to look after. I know a lot of people watching this aren't going to be Canadian. They're not going to have any idea what this holiday is about. Figured I'd take 2 minutes at the start of this stream to go over that. And that is it. Awareness, and we'll move on. This is Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I did a lot of research today on different builds. And I came up with a lot of very interesting things. So the Lore Keeper or Lore Master, whatever class, it's a prestige class, allows you to get access to any feat you want in the game without needing the requirements. Which means as long as we have a meta magic feat, a knowledge, like a skill focus feat, and the ability to cast level 3 spells, which is pretty easy for a magus to get, for example. You can get Greater Vital Strike at about level, I think level 7 is as soon as you can get it, but in my builds that I was testing with level 9 made the most sense, which is pretty amazing. I might try that in a future build, but I'm not going to today. We're going to continue with the builds that we have for now. And I was researching things that I can do with Lort after he hits level 11, and I still haven't decided yet. And that's dangerous, because level 11 is one level away. We're going to need to know what we want to do very soon. Of course, at the end of the last session, we rested, and we took care of our business here, and we're ready to head out on the road. So let's get out there, let's start heading west, and we'll see if we can take care of at least a portion of this dragon quest today. Available quest Night Gamblers. What is Night Gamblers? That's Social, isn't it? Damn it, Social. What do we have going on here now? I thought I spoke to you already. Social has recently taken up playing cards with the soldiers at night. Could there be a dark reason behind the young cleric's choice of pastime? Damn it, Social! Well, we're going to the streets. we gotta look after our cleric. The cleric that we don't use. Our other cleric is perfectly adequate for my purposes. Yeah, I remember seeing the event that fired to tell me that we're worried about Social. I just want to deal with this dragon quest so I can say goodbye to Greybor for like the rest of the act before I have to pay him like a ton more money for the next time he shows up. Yeah, let's rotate our camera so I'm actually looking at him here, since I apparently can't see shit. Where you at, Social? There you are. Good afternoon, Commander. How can I help you? I hear you being rather busy playing cards at night. Cards? Me? Dude, who could possibly think? I've only visited the games once or twice to get a sense of what our soldiers do when they're off duty. You think I'm addicted to gambling? Yes, that's exactly what people who are addicted to gambling say. People of today should not be blamed for actions of the people of the past, Jack says. I agree. I agree, people of today should not be blamed for actions of the people of the past. I also feel that people of today need to acknowledge the actions of people of the past, especially when we're talking about entire groups of descendants of people. No blame, acknowledgement, awareness. Nothing of the sort. Don't worry, I'm absolutely fine. I'm sure you are, Social. I want to kick you out, but that's going to kick you out of quests. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you about your art. Alright. Okay, Social. He has recently taken up playing cards with the soldiers at night. Could there be a dark reason behind the young cleric's choice of pastime? I don't want to deal with this right now. Let's head west, okay? I am not investigating this any further at the moment. Alright, so we need to bring Greybor with us. We also need to bring Arushale with us, which means Lan is going to be sitting out for a little bit. So I guess that's going to be Greybor there, then Darren, and then we'll have Arushale in here, and Nenio in our caster slot. Sure. I hate to have Lan sitting out. That awesome Fauchard of his ability to do some awesome crits. The new Vital Strike build on him, very nice, I like it, but, you know. This is what happens when things go awry. So Demon Army is approaching, sure. Did I finish the quest to kill that dragon for which you hired the mercenary guy? No, we did not. We never even got close to it. So, I need to go to Green Gates. And I actually have 2 reasons to go to Green Gates, and then there's Grimwood is where I need to bring Greybor to. That's the ambush for the dragon. Okay, never mind, we do need to go there. I also need to go to Green Gates. And the missing Crusaders at Winter Sun. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the best order to do these things in, just because I don't know the game well enough yet. When I'm like 15 playthroughs into the game, I'll know exactly where I want to go every time I do this, but I just don't yet. So we still need Greybor, but it's for 2 different locations. I thought for some reason they both wanted to go to the same place. The human-built edifices were also turned into ruins. For many a year, the place has been ravaged by demons. Of course it has. Let's head west. Let's head to Grimwood and take a peek at the west, shall we? And then we'll come back and we'll take a look at Green Gates later. I am going to need the army. Where is the army? Army 1 down here. Okay. We're going to need the army to deal with demons, because we might need it to break through demon fortresses so that I can actually get to Grimwood. It's just so far away. I don't want to deal with it yet. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not dealing with it yet. We're taking land, and we're going to take care of some of the closer by things first. Fuck, I'm on the army, not me. Let's swap our party up. Can I just use the party swap from here? Where is it? It's this group manager. Will it take time if I swap while I'm literally on the site? Lan, Darren, Arushale, Nenio, accept. No, good, awesome, sweet. Yeah, so I'm gonna take care of these things over here, and we'll move on to the west later. I think I said that, you know, we go hunting. There's someone on the road. Get ready. Ooh, interesting. I think we said in a tweet we'd go hunting dragons today. We might still get to that, but I want to deal with some of the other stuff around this area first. I've never actually experienced Greyboar getting pissed off at me, and I've done other stuff before I've dealt with his thing, so we should be okay. Of course, he might still get pissed off. Ah, there's a body on the ground. A lootable body on the ground means this is definitely an event. I can still fight. Quick, tie him up. These are cultists. Various different cultists in all different kinds of outfits. It's the Crusaders. The Crusaders are here.
My dream.
All right, what do we got? A whole bunch of Knowledge Arcana checks. That's fascinating. We have Baphomet cultists, a Baphomet cultist guard, Baphomet cultist cleric, Baphomet cultist archer, cultist and a cultist guard. Okay, cool. I mean, I can charge in, and I should probably just, like, charge in, right? Let's make sure that Perfect Strike and, Perfect Critical are turned off. Very good. And let's turn Arcane Strike on, shall we? As long as I'm not using my swift action to use Arcane Weapon Enhancement, let's turn that on. And charge. I will end you guys. You know why? Because I feel like it. Can I? They're not surprised? Oh, can I hit them all without Camellia? Yeah, so the UI tells me that... Come on, let's find the pixel. The UI tells me that right here I will hit all of them, but not Camellia. You think it's being truthful? I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. Well, Camellia didn't take damage, and I certainly... Well, I murder death killed some stuff. I certainly damaged them all. Nice! The UI worked! The UI did its job, ladies and gentlemen. Let's shoot the archer, possibly. Who's going to act first? The cleric. And that's going to be after Arushale acts. Let's get the furthest one away. Actually, let's get the one that has the most HP still.
Let's try.
Oh, we got him too. Nice. Oh, God. 114 damage. Vital Strike, non-crit. 39 piercing... 51 piercing from our Vital Force, and another 76 for Sneak Attack. Remember, I'm getting 2 extra Sneak Attack. I should only have access to 5 Sneak Attack, but I'm getting 2 from being a Trickster. So that's where those extra dice come from, and that's adding to my Vital Force as well. Let's creep up a little bit. Arushale. So Arushale as a ranger, the thing that's really going to make her strong is her spells here. Now what I'm interested in is she has... I want to cast one of these. Even though she could just act this turn, I kind of want to cast one of these spells. because I want to know if her Mythic Path Enduring spells is working correctly. Like this spell, not this spell, this spell should last for, what's her caster level? Is it 6? 7. So she's level 10, she's caster level 7 because espionage experts don't get, like, rangers don't get spells until level 4. So this should last for 7 minutes, and since it lasts for 7 minutes, that means it lasts for more than 5 minutes, which means this should last for 24 hours. But I'm not going to cast it here because this isn't the biggest fight in the world. Let's just take 3 shots on this guy.
I will resist.
Let's just take 1 shot on that guy, and then he's dead. And anywhere close to range on him. Hey, Mr. Archer. What do you want? Okay. Okay, 2 hits on Nenio. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. She can potion up. We can use potions. It's fine. Camellia.
I'll cut you wide open.
Nice. Nenio, I'm not actually going to have you cast a spell here. Just
You're
shoot.
irrelevant.
She hits very consistently.
This will hurt.
There we go. All right, what do we got? So this isn't a corpse. It's a corpse, but it's actually, like, think of it like a loot bag instead. It's one of the people who was on the map at the beginning. These are the bad guys. These are the guys who have, ooh, a light mace. Magical light mace and a magical heavy shield. Fascinating. They don't look too special. It just looks like +1s, but you never know. Also a magical bow. Wow. So that's a glaive +1. A Ruchelet is identifying things. What the balls? I mean, I know a Ruchelet has some knowledge arcana, but Nenio has 29 knowledge arcana. Makes me want to get knowledge arcana so I can identify things and get the trickster thing for it. What else? We had a composite longbow +1, so no big deal there. And a glaive +1, another one. And a breastplate +1. Baphomet cultist's heavy shield +1. Yeah, all just +1s, light mace +1. So, no big deal. None of those are exceptional or anything.
That is not far.
And this is an actual scripted map. So let's take a look around this map. Why are you turning off abilities on Camellia? What abilities am I turning off? Oh,
I'll watch your back.
Perfect Strike and Perfect Critical. These are Magus abilities, and they use your Arcane Pool. So it uses the resources that you use to cast Arcane Weapon Enhancement. And when you get them, they automatically turn on, so they auto-cast. Like, you automatically use these every turn if you don't turn them off. So every time she attacks, she's going to use Perfect Strike, and she's going to use a point in her Arcane Pool for it. I don't want that. I want her Arcane Pool to be used when I say her Arcane Pool is used. I want it available. The entire last dungeon we did, like the first 2 fights inside of Citadel Dresden, I had Arcane Pool. And then I was out. My Arcane Pool was empty for the entire rest of it because I forgot to turn these off when we leveled her up and she got access to them. So I never had access to her Arcane Pool the entire time. I couldn't do weapon enhancements. I couldn't do anything. She was essentially a duelist at that point. A duelist who could cast a couple of spells.
I know the
So
way.
if we had really tough fights like Blightmaw, I could have buffed her weapon for that fight, but I couldn't because I didn't have access to
Wow.
the thing to do it.
Hello there.
Cool. Summon Nature's Ally 2 Giant Frog. That's fascinating.
Follow my lead.
And that's it. That's all that's on this map, really? There's nothing cool, nothing awesome. Just a little, I guess that was technically a tough fight. That's not the easiest fight in the world that we just went through. So, I mean, I can respect that map. Demon army approaching. Show me where this demon army is, because I know the demon army's approaching, and I want to use my army to defend Dresden. I just want to know where the demon army is. All right, board game masters. Our generals are getting experience every day. That means I gotta check the army periodically to see if our generals level up. That's kind of frustrating. In any case, I have some movement, so Do I want to crush this army? What's it have? What's the reward for it? There's no reward? No reward. Well, we'll get 3 days of siege before we get red. Oh, what are we on? The Banner of Conquest. Okay, so I do need to take out a fortress. Okay. Yeah. We want to take a fortress, so I guess we're going to take this one. Is there another really easy fortress nearby? That's a level 6 fortress. Going north would make sense, actually. Taking out the stuff up here would be wise, I think. No, there's no other really easy fortress nearby. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have any good rewards to it. 5,000 experience is nice. This one has 5,000 experience. This fortress, nothing. No reward. Really? Yeah, nothing. Nada. What happens at minus 100 morale? You have minus 100 morale. So each point of morale above 0 increases the growth of trainable troops and resources and income by 1%. Each point below reduces the growth of trainable units and resource income by 1%. So you have no troops, you have no income, no resources coming in. Interestingly enough, I currently have no troops coming in because I have no buildings in order to get me troops. I need to get some material points for that, and I need to conquer some material points to get that. I don't have the teleportation circle built yet. That's why that doesn't show up. I'm currently building it. That's what's under construction there at the moment. I've already issued that order. God damn it. I got lots of places to go here. I got lots of places to do, lots of things to do, and I want to make some progress. But let's get this morale flag flipped first. This is going to be an interesting army to fight. We should be able to take it without too much difficulty, even if I use a Scorching Ray. And we've got 90 energy, so it shouldn't be a big deal. That's a summoned enemy, so no worries on it. 0 to 1. We can take 1 to 4 of those guys out, or 0 to 1 of them. What can I do with a... what can I do with a fireball? Fireballs cost so much, though. They cost 12 energy. I mean, it's only 3 Scorching Rays. But I don't have... I could do this with maybe 1 or 2 Scorching Rays, though. $69, $66, $69, $66, $66, $24. $66, $26, sorry. Goodbye, Ash Giants. Spellcasters. Let's shoot the horsies. Even though it's not a horsey, they're clearly riding Smilodons. He is a 1-tile unit, so we're just going to stay put. We'll stay put and defend. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Only 4, though, because there's only 4 dudes here. Yeah, it's not a very big force, so we're not going to take that much damage from his attacks. So I'm not that concerned. What I am going to do, though, is Scorching Ray him. So as long as I don't have to shoot another Scorching Ray, then I am satisfied not using Fireball. This sort of exposes our archers just a little bit, so it's probably not the smartest thing in the world to do. But we're good. If they were alive, they could have moved through that gap and attacked our archers. Okay, we've taken a fortress, so we should flip that flag. Awesome. And the army can just camp here for a moment while the party does stuff. And the party is going to move... We can go to Green Gates, or I can go to the Shrine of Sacrilege. We'll try the Shrine of Sacrilege on the way to Green Gates. Why not? Nenio is still a little banged up, but... Can I potion Nenio from this? I think I can potion her here, right? I totally can. Sweet. Let's use some potions. Let's burn down that 24 pounds of potions I'm carrying. I mean, I've got 16 and a half of bigger potions as well. Okay, Shrine of Sacrilege. Let's enter this location. Okay, so we have a cave immediately.
That is not far.
Is this one of the, Is this one of the 4 or 5 witchmabuggers? It might be. I might be totally wrong about that.
I'll go ahead.
We have a plagued wolf here.
I need to concentrate.
I can't see it
Becoming
anymore.
Distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
There it is. It ran away.
Ready for anything.
It's either us or them.
Okay, so we vaporized it, 127 damage. That's nice. And we're not in combat, so that was the only thing that was there. Cool.
I know the way.
Another one.
Focus on the goal.
Let's have some fun.
114 damage. Again, not in combat. Let's not get surprised by plagued things. Plagued things tend to be nasty. They tend to add, like, you know, ability damage or negative levels or all that kind of thing. I kind of, every time I think about a Dampier, I'm like, yes, having Dampier characters would be nice. Since they don't take negative levels and they don't take ability damage. Wait, they could... Do they take ability... They don't take negative levels. I'm positive of that. They don't take level drains. It's possible they might take certain ability damages, though, because ability damages aren't all drains. Sometimes they come from different sources.
What a find!
Okay, what do we got? Okay, that's certainly a find. Fascinating. Just a whole bunch of money and some various treasure. Magical shield. It's just a light shield +1, not a big deal. And a cold iron masterwork longsword.
Danger ahead!
Demons? Death to heretics? Who you calling a heretic, asshole?
Prepare yourself!
I'll remove this obstacle.
A calculated risk.
So there's more. I'm not gonna go up there. Where's the next one? Come on, bro. There you are. All right, Camellia, get down there.
Spirits demand your blood.
You've got 3 of them near you, Camellia, and you're not in combat, so your AC is only 38. Only 38. We should be okay. Darren can't charge into there. Elevation differences are a problem. I don't need buffs. I don't feel like we need buffs here. Let's just get him in there to get the teamwork feats up. Oh, we've got another plagued wolf and another demon here as well. Lan. Lan, my boy.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Actually, you know what? Move closer over here so you might get your cleaving finish on them. Yes. Yes, that's right. Cleaving finish these clowns. That's a lot of demons. That's a lot of demons. You know what? This is as good a time as any. We can get her sneak attacks by using Sense Vitals to bring her damage up. But this is as good a time of any to check to see if we're going to get 24 hours out of this spell. So we're going to sacrifice her actually attacking this turn to see how long is Hurricane Bow going to last. 1 day. Yes! It works! So she's not attacking this turn, but she is casting Hurricane Bow on herself, and she's got it for the entire next day. Creep just a little bit closer, Rue. Guys, I see you crowded there. I see that you're not immune to fire, and it doesn't matter if you're immune to fire because I bypass immunity. And your energy resistance to fire doesn't matter because I bypass resistance. So all you've got is that 17 spell resistance, and Nenio is perfectly capable of overcoming 17 spell resist now. So I think you guys may possibly be in a bad way here. I can Fire Snake. If I was to Fire Snake, is there a way that I can get all of them? No, I can get like 4 of them with a Fire Snake. Or I can just Fireball. Position a Fireball like right... That gets Camellia right there. And I can hit everything except for that plagued dude. I'll do a Fireball. It's a little less damage. More targets, though. Nice. Okay. And now that they're so damaged, it's possible that I might be able to just assassinate them with an explosive shot. Not explosive, a cleaving shot.
This should do it.
Oh, nope. Did not assassinate them. 73 damage to that first one, though. The cleave did a lot of extra damage, though, so I am pleased with that. That's against land. They have long spears, so they've got a bit of reach.
You are today's sacrifice.
Oh, if she crit, that thundering blow from her sword would have done good damage. I don't think I really want you to do anything special.
Out
Just
of my
attack.
sight.
Okay. Versus 19, I'm happy with that. Versus 20 on their follow-up attacks. Okay, Lan. Lan. It's your time. It's your time, Lan. You can cleaving finish these clowns.
You won't survive me.
Nice. 141 to the first one on a crit. And Rue, this guy is not moving in on us, and I am happy about that. Rue, you could probably finish off both of them.
Desna, guide my hand.
Nice. That chain damage, though, yes. Yes. You know what? I've got 2 bags of holding now. We'll take all of this. So this Plagued Wolf is going to move over
No
here.
mistakes.
Yet another obstacle.
Let me just vaporize him real quick. Did I get the shot off? I did not, but I act first in initiative, so...
Let's try this way.
I like that, like, my character is consistently doing over 100 damage now. Or consistently
As
able
it
to, under
should
the
be.
right circumstances at least, do over 100 damage now. I'm quite pleased with that. We'll get to the cave. I want to check the map out first. No weird masked people saying, like, you know,
That is not far.
the absence of an answer is an answer too, or any stupid shit like that. No? Okay. Let's head to the cave. I'm always concerned when you have a good build that does good damage early on, and then you have to sort of determine how it's going to scale moving forward. Because the game changes dramatically. Just like Kingmaker changes dramatically over the course of the game, so does Wrath of the Righteous. And you have to be able to deal with that. So, I'm always concerned about having builds that are really good at one point, but just don't scale as the game goes. And every time I have a concern about these builds so far,
I'll go ahead.
they
Now
have
what
been
is
they've
that?
been coming through.
I am prepared.
Did we find trouble?
Did I get the
They
shot
did.
off? I did not, but I act first in initiative.
This will hurt.
Okay, then I want to move this way.
Interesting.
Okay, good to know. I want to stealth. Oh, no, I've already used my move action. I can't stealth. I need, actually... No, that was a take 5. That wasn't my move action. I could stealth. Let's stealth as a move action. So with the Trickster stealth as a move action, it's like casting invisibility. Rue.
Make your peace.
Okay. I should just use Rue's other spell as well, right? Like, there's no reason I shouldn't just cast her other spell once I'm out of combat, so that she's fully buffed. Hi there! I see the other demons. It's okay. I also see the other traps. It's okay. When you asked if you got the shot off, I had a deja vu moment. Okay? Good deja vu or bad deja vu?
Endure this! Ha!
Oh, we missed. It sucks to miss a Vital Strike. It really sucks. Especially when you have plus 23 attack bonus against them and their AC is 19. Like, that would have hit if it wasn't a natural 1. And there is a mythic feat that, or not a mythic feat, a mythic ability called Always a Chance, where if you roll a 1, it's not an automatic miss. And Lan would have hit if he had that. But it's also a huge opportunity cost to take that. But I can see on most characters it's not worth it, but on like a fighter who has ridiculous plus bonuses to hit, yes, that might be worth it, just for dealing with trash mobs. Darren, just stay nearby everybody else, just in case something comes from this direction for some reason. You're not going to contribute much to the fight over there, and as long as you're in range to channel, you're capable of providing support. Nenio is becoming a champ here. Like, they're presenting so many opportunities for just massive AoE damage against them. Now that Nenio has the ability to actually do massive AoE damage to things. So this Fire Snake will hit land, but it doesn't matter because Fire Snake doesn't hit allies. It dodges allies. Very nice. The neutral type of deja vu. You just repeated yourself twice in a short time. Yeah, okay. Got it. Because I did say that a moment ago for the other fight.
A calculated risk.
Okay, nobody move.
Time's not waiting.
Alright, good.
They'll never see me coming.
I have some pretty solid perception, so if there's another trap, like... I saw another... There's a trap there, there's a trap there, there's a trap where? Okay, this one is running that, this one is running this. Okay, so those are the two. Like, don't move into that, man.
Finished.
Can you get past Camellia? You can't.
You can
Camellia,
trust me.
move over for him.
Focus on the goal. A trivial matter.
Okay. Nice. Let's
I know
loot
what
some
to do.
fools. What's this? Also just another babao. A bobo.
What manner of secret are you?
Okay, pull back. Everybody back. We got another trap.
Ready for anything?
That's the actual device for it. What's the device? It's just like a open hatch on the wall. Don't know what the trap is gonna do.
I know the
Don't
way.
care to find out what the trap is gonna do. Let's disarm it. What is the DC I'm up against for these traps right now?
Trivial matter.
DC 20, and I have 39 extra modifiers on my trickery check, so that's good to know. I'm glad we have like some awesome trickery modifiers.
Follow my lead.
That is a habit that I developed over the course of Kingmaker when I was playing, you know, successive games of that. Is just having massive trickery modifiers is good.
No mistakes.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Am I still in combat? I am. So there is another enemy. Rue, go ahead and cast Aspect of the Falcon on yourself. I should cast that out of combat. So yeah, you've got a day on that as well. So you now have a +3 on perception and a +1 on range attacks, and the critical multiplier of your bow is now 19 to 20 times 3. And the Hurricane Bow makes your bow 1 size class bigger for damage. Sense Vitals will not last for a day because it only lasts for a number of rounds. But I might be able to, with clever meta magic, I might be able to make Sense Vitals last a day. Okay, let's do some math. Let's do some math, guys. I need it to last more than 5 minutes. My phone isn't here. Damn it, where's my phone? Okay, never mind. So it currently lasts for 7 rounds. 1 round is 6 seconds, so let's just say that we went to level 10. If we were level 10, which is in 3 levels, so level 13 will be level 10 caster, then it's going to last for 60 seconds, which is 1 minute. If I had extend meta magic, it would last for 2 minutes. I need to get it to 5 minutes for it to last for a day. Can I make it get that far? I don't know. I don't know. It might not be possible. But it would be cool if I could get Sense Vitals to last for an entire day. That would be nutso bonkers. She could just buff herself at the start of a dungeon, and she'd have everything for the entire way. I don't know what else is up there, so I don't want the artillery cannon to shoot yet, but the artillery cannon will move up so she's in range to do some stuff. Lan, cruise up behind Camellia. Darren, stay in front of Nenio. Don't let anything charge her. And okay, he's gonna move towards us. I was gonna say I can assassinate him myself. Rude.
I will resist.
That's interesting. Voracious Glabretsu. So it's got some mirror image on it. It's a level 12 outsider. Huge, which means the bigger they are is going to work on it. AC 28, flat-footed 26, touch AC is 6. So very low touch AC. 25 spell resist is a lot. Nenio might be able to hit that. She won't be able to consistently hit that, but she might be able to hit that. She can definitely hit the touch AC, though. Immune to poison and, you know, electricity. Like, all demons are immune to electricity. So that's not exactly surprising. Other people can deal with that.
This should do it.
Okay, so I rolled a 2, and we ended up with a 19 versus 28. Yeah, that was expected. Camellia, you've got your Arcane Strike on? Yes, you do. Good. Attack this guy, you'll get a second attack on him, too. Do I want a spell here? Should I be mirror imaging here, guys? Do you think it's going to be worth it?
Go for their hearts!
I'm going to do it. I'm going to cast the mirror image just to be safe. Nenio. Oh, this cantrip thing, by the way, this was a bug. When we couldn't auto-cast our cantrips, that was a bug, and they fixed that in a hotfix that came out today. What if the trap drops tons of loot if you trip it? This was in relation to the trap that I didn't want to check a little while ago, then I hadn't read the comment out loud. Well then, I guess we're just going to miss that trap, aren't we? So a snowball, here's the thing, a snowball is guaranteed damage, essentially, because his touch is nothing, and this ignores spell resistance. So, and it would be fire damage, because I convert my damage to fire damage. Where is the ability that does that? It's not on my bar. I want to make sure it's on. Oh no, it is on my bar. It's right there. Focused element. So the snowball would do fire damage. But I kind of want to attempt to hit him with a Scorching Ray and see if I can hit. Like 25, or was it 25 or 27 resistance? 25. Okay. Yeah, we hit his mirror images. So, cool. Scorching Ray also takes multiple attacks, so if I do get their spell resistance, I can blow up some more mirror images that way. And that's what Lan should be doing. Lan should be turning off his Vital Strike to attack here so he can get multiple attacks in. With multiple attacks, he can take out more mirror images. But if we Vital Strike him and we're successful and we do like 160 damage, oh, that just feels so good.
Make every strike count.
Well, we hit him for 57 damage. So 62 before reduction. That's not bad. Another little shit. That's what you're officially known as now, a little shit. Darren, take the little shit, I guess. You know what? No. Bless us. You have 4 uses of bless. You might as well use them. No. Prayer. No. Bless. This is not Blight Maw we're facing here, guys.
Prepare yourself.
See, that one hit did like a third of his health. We can take him, we just need to... Oh yeah, and he has to roll a 20 on Camellia. No problem, this is not Blight Maw. We got this shit.
Let's try this way.
Except when I roll a 1 and all I needed was a 2. We got this.
I'll cut you wide open.
He's like half dead. This is no problem. Let's try a Burning Arc. We got through his spell resist. Okay, I want to see this. We overcame the spell resist 25. I have 20 modifiers. Okay, so I only really need to roll a 5. Okay. So 20 modifiers is what we're working on our spell penetration. So we do have the ability to overcome some spell resists now, guys. It just took, you know, like level 10 and every single resistance feat and mythic feat available in the game in order to do it. If I kill this, I can cleaving finish him. I'm in range right now. I don't need to move to do it, so let's do this.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nice, double kill. Well done, Lan. 65 and 68 damage. I think there's a book on the ground, guys. I think this is a book. It is a book. Monster Hunter's Diary. Apparently we're playing JRPGs now. Oh god, that's Tsunami. That looked like Sirocco for a second, and I'm like, did I just find a scroll of Sirocco? And a scroll of Firestorm. Okay. Fascinating.
As it should be.
When the game gives you scrolls out of nowhere, it's always like, oh, do I need to be firestorming somebody in a second?
What do we have here?
I am prepared.
I refuse to believe that this trap is going to shower me with gold and treasure if I trip it.
That is not far.
So we're going to disable it. Oh, there was loot over here. What was this loot? Loot! What are you? It's a sword on the ground. Cold Iron Masterwork Longsword, just like the one that was outside. Fascinating.
I'll go ahead.
I can't adjust the formation from the map. You shall not pass. Gross. Okay.
I know the way.
Gormandizer and a Glabretsu. 24 spell resist on this one. Alright. Flat-footed AC is the same as its normal AC, so it's got a lot of natural armor, ladies and gentlemen. Ramek! Nice to see you. Yes, we got a book. And this dude, level 21. Level 21 Outsider. Size large. Lots of AC, no touch AC, 28 spell resist. I can overcome that. Immunity to poison. Let's piss it off, shall we? I'm tempted to actually just open up with a fireball spell instead. I don't know what else is in there is the problem. And I don't want to approach to... I don't want to approach in stealth and, you know, throw everything off. So, you know what? Let's just haste ourselves. I should probably cast other buffs before I cast haste, but let's haste ourselves.
Rules are made to be broken.
And I don't know what to expect from this guy. Cold and fire, immune to poison. He's not immune to electricity, which is amazing. So I don't know what energy I should be protecting myself against. So I just won't protect against energy. We'll just haste. We'll haste and go.
Time's not waiting.
We can handle it.
This will hurt.
Did we step on their toes as well?
The sacrament is corrupted. Kill the heretics. May they know the power of the great titans, the true masters of this world. Their heads will adorn our altar. Praise the great titans. So I missed. He has 24 flat-footed AC, and I had a plus 17. I rolled a 19. That is unfortunate. That looks a lot like lightning on his sword to me, so I might attempt to do some protection against lightning. But I think what I'm going to do first is charge Camellia in there with her mirror images. They're still on her. Nice. Get a sneak attack off. Nenio. Yeah, he's got some HP left. I'd have to move to do the. Oh, it's a take 5 move. Okay, never mind. I can do it. Nice. Do a little bit of damage to both. That's a good start. You can't hit him. Go for him. Let's take out the trash. Nice. Very close, in fact. And yeah, you get a shot. This is a surprise round shot. I kind of want to sense vitals, but then you can't shoot if I sense vitals. Why do you have vampire? Oh, because it comes from ascending succubus, I guess. Okay, cool.
Desna, guide my hand.
Damn right. Okay, so if I wanted to protect against electricity right now, at the moment, it wouldn't hit everybody. So I'd have to move forwards to like right here to do it. And if I did that, I think, yeah, he's going to act before... No, he acts at the end. End of initiative, and he acts close to the start. So he is going to act before we do. So I'm not going to be able to protect everybody from electricity. Worst case scenario, he has chain lightning, right? If he has chain lightning, we're all effed. Like, I could protect everybody but Camellia right now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna protect everybody but Camellia. Watch it be a wasted spell. I don't care. I'm still gonna do it. Okay, so... I'm just gonna keep Arcane Strike on.
The spirits demand your blood!
He's still flat-footed, so he still has, you know, his flat-footed AC and all that. Let's go ahead and do another Burning Arc. Can we finish off this dude? Nice. Nenio is becoming an MVP here with the spells, now that I actually have the ability to blast and overcome spell resistance on people. Maybe move something like this, though, Nenio, okay? Yeah, there we go. So if he blasts like a lightning bolt through there, he hits them. If he blasts through here, he might hit them. But you won't get hit at the moment. Lan, Vital Strike this guy into next Tuesday when the photon torpedoes arrive.
You won't survive me.
Damn it, Lan! That's a lot of attacks. That is a lot of attacks. So what I'm going to do here is use a move action to stealth. And I'm going to shoot him.
A calculated risk.
For 124 damage. Nice. So he's flat-footed against me. The reason we did that is because, yes, we have him flanked, but if we're stealthed if he doesn't have the ability to, like, if he doesn't have, like, max blind fight everything out, or, you know, the ability to see us when we're stealthed like that, he'll be flat-footed against our attack. And if he's flat-footed against our attack, his AC is a little bit lower. 22 instead of 25, so it was 3 less AC we had to hit against. That was a good amount of damage. That was nice. If that was a crit, that would have been sweet. Okay, Rue, finish him off.
Make your peace.
Okay.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, that wasn't too tough of a fight. I'm buffing just to be safe, but... Ooh. So that's a breastplate +2. Nothing special about it. Short sword +2. Nothing special about it. And the Blitz Cut item. The Blitz Cut item. Fascinating name. This is a short sword. It's a +3 shock. Finesse wielding, which is, you know, all short swords. Okay. So it's just 2 good short swords. So for like a short sword fighter or something like that, that'd be cool. And another short sword +2 and demon blood. A black frothy liquid collected from the veins of a demon after it's subjected to a procedure for magical preservation. Objects tempered in this liquid gain distinct magical properties. Fascinating.
As it should be.
And a bunch of tablets, ladies and gentlemen. Slab with 2 green symbols. Slab with 2 green symbols. Slab with green symbol. So, you know, if the Conundrum Unsolved wasn't good enough for you, we got ourselves another pile of slabs. Now, I would argue that these should probably weigh a crap ton, but they weigh 0 pounds. So that's interesting. And yes, the Ark of the Covenant. Almost. Not exactly. Not quite. Definitely not the Ark of the Covenant. But
That is not far.
Well, hello there.
and let's not forget this body with a magical essence in it. So mysterious things are afoot. And we'll solve some more of these puzzles in the future. On the other hand, like, you know, with the Conundrum Unsolved, where it literally gave us the tablets that we needed in the map, we have to carry these with us for a little bit. But at least they don't weigh anything, so I'm okay with that. Area exit, cool. So there was some tough fights in this map, but none of them were actually really that crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure we could have handled all of those without any buffs at all, which is saying a bit because those were some impressive demons. But when you have the ability to buff, why not? Especially this act. Like, in previous acts, I was not using a lot of abilities. I was not using a lot of spells. I was not using a lot of buffs because I didn't need to, and I know I didn't need to. But I know that it's going to become more and more important in this act. And as we move on in the game, that we actually take advantage of everything that we have available to us. So I want to take advantage of things when I can. So we can go to Green Gates first. Green Gates is to deal with the weird demons, right? Yeah, build the main stables. I'll get to that. Green Gates is to deal with the weird demons, I think. And the other place is to deal with the missing crusaders. Would a lawful good character consider looting dead bodies to be off limits? No. It depends on the circumstances, I would say. If it was like dead civilians and they didn't have anything at all worth the cause, like there was nothing that was going to contribute to the outcome on them, like it was just greed, no, they would consider that off limits in general, I would say. But if it's like dead crusaders and they have weapons or magic available to them that would be useful to the cause, no, a lawful good character wouldn't necessarily exclude that just because. So we are fatigued, but let's advance a little bit. There's an encounter on the road and everybody is fatigued for it. Perfect. Good job, guys. Hopefully they don't have any spells that cast fatigue on me. We also haven't seen the merchant in a while. They definitely...
What manner of secret are you?
They definitely tweaked the...
I know what to do. They'll never see me coming.
the rate that the merchant shows up.
What a find.
This looks like a trap to me. We're in a canyon, you know, surrounded by stuff. With traps to our front.
A trivial matter.
I have very good perception as well. I have a skill focus in that as well. So I can creep forward and I can take out traps like this, but...
A trivial matter.
Where's the bad guy at?
What a find. It is finished.
The downside is if I'm this far up and I'm alone...
Let's get to the exciting part.
I don't want to get ambushed by people when I'm alone this far up. Oh, what are these perception DCs? DC 23, and I have 37 modifiers. So I feel fairly confident in my ability to catch every one of these traps, guys. Fairly confident.
A trivial matter.
Let's just stay stealth and take a peek. So we have an area exit here.
Follow my lead.
Somebody went to the trouble of setting all this up for us. I want to know who it is, and I want to... Ooh, it's a giant summoning circle, or magic circle, with some Baphomet cultists. Oh, we triggered an event. Hail Baphomet! Hear our prayers! Accept this sacrifice, Baphomet. Curse you all! Praise be to Iomade! It's him! The one who killed our brothers and sisters! Death to the killer! Die! Can we fight now? Voljif! Easy now. We're all friends here. This was just a little misunderstanding. You thought you come across Crusaders, but they're big fans of our Lord Baphomet too. Ain't that right? Nod wordlessly. Right, exactly. Pilgrims of the World Wound, meet the finest member of our big family. Hey there, Chief. Long time no see. Why don't we hold off the sacrifice for now? We need to drink to this happy meeting, am I right? Yeah, let's do that. Tie that one on our altar up again. We'll get round to slaughtering it later. So Voljif is... he has embedded himself in a group of cultists to stay alive. If the Crescent of the Abyss says so, then welcome. He's the Crescent of the Abyss. Make yourselves at home in the temporary camp of the Pilgrims of the World Wound. But why did you attack our brothers? I wanted to sacrifice those Crusaders myself. But we're the ones who found... What am I saying? It doesn't matter which of us makes a sacrifice to our Lord, does it? We're all working to a common goal, right? No. It is good that the Crescent of the Abyss, our beacon in the darkness, and our oracle has resolved this misunderstanding. Relax, friends, and after, if you wish, you may join our pilgrimage. Alright, guys. We've befriended some Baphomet cultists. Hey, Voljif. Phew, I thought I was done for. Could feel in my tail that you were gonna kill me. If you ain't a sight for sore eyes, Chief. When I heard that the gargoyles hadn't gotten you, and that you were running the show at Dresden now, I can't tell you how happy that made me. Nice. All right. So are you a con man here, Voljif, or are you, you know, born again as a cultist? His conscience pricked a little thinking about how he ran. You know what? Don't even worry about it. Some people stay and fight. Some people run away at the first sign of any kind of problem. That's just the way they are. Doesn't mean I want you in my party. Doesn't mean I want somebody around who's going to run away on me. But I won't hold the fact that you're a little chicken shit against you. The pilgrims at the World Wound tell me Dresden's been reclaimed, and there's a new commander. Do you know Votil? I don't either, but I remember the name because of what Brother Melrune yelled in the basement that time. Yes, and Hepsamira as well. Anyway, my shadow told me that Votil is that demon, and I should be scared of him. He's after the moon of the abyss. Damn, son. Yeah, don't give up the moon of the abyss. Okay, what do you need? Why shouldn't I kill the cultists? Because they'll still be useful to us if you decide to help me. And thanks for not trying to kill him as soon as you got here, by the way. Their leader is a nervous sort. He would have definitely stabbed the lad on the altar if you caused a fuss. They think if they perform all these sacrifices, Baphomet's going to appear and hand out powerful spells like candy. So, have you been performing sacrifices, Voljif? What do you want? In a nutshell, I got a bit of situation here. One wrong move and I'm a goner. The demon Votil is in the vicinity somewhere. A good man has suffered. The cultists are animals. I just want to get out of this and make them back off. But without you, I've got no chance. Help me. I won't forget it as long as I live. Who is the demon? He's a demon that sent Brother Melrune to get the moon of the abyss. So it's a demon who wants the moon for some reason. What are the cultists doing? Do you know why they call themselves the Pilgrims of the World Wound? Because they're itching to meet big-name demons like Baphomet. So, Well, some people come to the World Wound to crusade. Some people also come to the World Wound to meet demons and ingratiate themselves with the demons. You know, everybody's fucked up in some way. What good man are you talking about? Me, of course. Voljif, you are anything but a good man. I'm a prisoner here, you know? And I suppose there's also the other fellow, Devil, the one that's tied up. And how many people have they sacrificed so far? We'll be waiting for the favors of Lord Baphomet. Because you have your shadow. Okay, so your shadow, you're doing some trickster stuff. You're doing some eldritch scoundrel stuff. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'd run out of ideas just before you showed up, Chief. I was already considering just letting him do it. He was a crusader after all, you know. Demons would probably get him in the end either way. Hell no. Demons haven't gotten very many of my crusaders so far. They're not going to get more of them if I can help it. I'll help you deal with them. Damn it, does this mean I have to bring you along now? I always knew you were a special sort. Let's break his horns off. We need to go to the patch of scrubland and bend it in the river. Yeah, he'll show me. Fucking great. We need to round up my lackeys and send them on an errand. If they're gone, we can free the prisoner. No point leaving him to be bored stiff, right? Sweet. Listen up, brothers, sisters. The shadow has spoken. It says that a demon will come to a secret place, a wasteland, where we almost no trees left, next to a bend in the river. We once passed by there, but we took a wrong turn and didn't find it. Okay. Glorious day! Before we set off, I say we make the sacrifice. I say let's hold off on the sacrifice, and time's a wasting and demons are busy, you know? Leave your things and go. I must mediate before such an event. I'll come and summon the demon to you. Sweet, so they're gonna run away. We're gonna free a prisoner. Commander, a moment of your time. At last, the day has come when those odious faces will no longer be looming over me. The cultists hid my weapons and armor somewhere. I'll find them, and then take my leave of this place forever. They're over there with the rest of the soul and stuff. I made sure they didn't go walkies in the night. I hope he'd make it out of this somehow. Thanks to your efforts, Voljif. Go, time is of the essence. If there is a demon hunting you, better to lure him into a trap and strike first. What are you going to do now? Find your armor and weapons, find some place to eat, something to eat, and then leave this place as quickly as possible. He'll build a temple in his hometown. Fascinating. Deval. Shit, have we seen the name Deval so far? Is this something? Damn it! Who the hell was that letter to? I think we have slightly different conceptions of what counts as enough money. In any case, money is no longer a concern of mine. My life and my legacy belong to the goddess who sent you and the commander to my aid. Nobleman, crusader, and only surviving member of his unit. Who the hell was that letter to? It was not to a Lord Deval, was it? How did you end up here? Solely through my own foolishness, because of my inability to fight like a man. I thought the crusade would be the best way to make my mark on history. I dreamt of the glory, of the respect it would be otherwise denied me, as a third son of a noble family. I don't think so. More experienced comrades died in battle. There were only 5 of them in the end. Okay. May Omide keep you. I don't want to bring Voljif with me right now. I don't want to do it. I'm not taking care of Voljif's quest right now, guys. I have so many companion quests that I have to deal with now, and it's so annoying because that means bringing companions with me. This is actually a serious problem in solo runs, guys. When I did my Sword Saint solo Kingmaker run on hard like this last year, having to bring companions along just for the experience and just for the quests and all that kind of stuff, for the quests where they want companion quests, such a pain in the ass. A lot of stolen stuff here. In any case, we have Voljif back now.
Hello there.
Ooh. That is not far.
Not bad. And that's everything on this map, I believe, if I recall. And I don't recall very well, because I barely know these maps. Let's read some spells here. Also, Camellia, can you read any? Yeah, you can. Let's take that and this. And our weight is still light. I'm carrying a bunch of heavy armor, but because we have that new bag of holding now, our weight is still light. All right, let's mosey on along. That was loud and obnoxious for some reason. Also, apparently our teleportation circle is done in Dresden. Yay! There was much rejoicing. Where is the demon army that we need to deal with? We'll deal with it eventually. We're going to advance to Green Gates. I'm going to actually push up to the location. We're going to rest there. I don't think we're going to get exhausted. If we do... Damn it! Another random encounter on the road. Is anybody exhausted? No. We're all just fatigued. We're okay. It'll be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright. That's a dragon.
No time.
Everything might not be alright, guys. Everything very much might not be alright. Hold on. Devara, Chaotic Evil Dragon, level 25, Huge Dragon, 36 AC, 36 flat-footed, touch 3, 30 spell resistance. Immune to fire, but not immune to fire because nothing is immune to my fire. I have Ascended Elements. Yeah. So we did fire damage regardless of it being immune to fire. Let's keep him there. Can I keep him there? It would be great if I could keep him on that wall of fire. Lord. 36 AC. Honestly, you know what? Screw it. Extraplanar murder pony, go do something. I'm not gonna hit him. So, bless. Can you charge it? No, you're fatigued. You can't charge. Shit. Oh, that's bad. That also means you're at 37 AC instead of 38, which means you're going to be at 40, lower 40 something once you're in combat. I'm going to move. I want to keep him there. He's just going to dragon breath me, though. Arushale, you need to move. Yay, murder pony. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not pleasant. So can I overcome his... He has 30, so I need 10. I need to roll a 10. Am I a joke to you? Yes. But he's a red dragon, and red dragons have fire breath. They have the cone fire breath. So we want to be in position to deal with that. So we want to get close, and we want to be in an arc around it. So we'll move you here, and I'm going to try a Scorching Ray. We're going to see... I need to roll 10 to overcome his spell resistance. And we did. Both times. No. I only need to do it once. Critical miss. So the third one we critical missed, we rolled a 1 on. Okay, so we only have to overcome the spell resistance once, and then all 3 of the projectiles have to hit, and 2 of them hit, and 1 of them critical missed. His touch AC is like nothing. It's 3 currently. So as long as we overcome his spell resist, we're good. Lance still isn't in range, and he's fatigued, so he can't charge either. Just get Oh, you know what? If I enlarge him, he'll be able to act. Who can enlarge him? Camellia can. And Nenio could have. Damn it, if Nenio had cast a large person on land, he could have swung. Oh well. I want you to move to here. And just double check you're not in range. You are. Effing game and it's pathfinding.
Endure this.
Okay, we missed. 36 AC. I have plus 23. I got a 30 with a 7, so I need 6 higher than that. So he can definitely hit. He definitely has the chance to hit. I'm going to move out over here, personally. And shoot him.
This should do it.
We missed, of course. Murder pony! I wasn't expecting much, murder pony, don't worry. Darren, move up to here, and we're going to protect energy fire, I think. Is everybody in range? No. Oh, I moved Rue too far away. I'm not going to get Rue in range. So, screw it. We're still protecting against fire. And Camellia, you can now engage him. So let's move in and engage. Hi, Dargan. Oh, I should have mirror image on. I should have mirror image on so bad. I should have done that before I moved in. This is not going to go well. Okay. All right. Casting defensively check succeeded. Thank goodness. Okay, Rue, from where you are, did we rest yet? No, we didn't rest, so you still have your spells on. So let's take your shots.
I will resist.
One hit. And it goes away. Damn it! I wanted to do something better than I've done before. So what exactly happened there at the end? All right, so there's a Ruchelet. So it used Fire Aura, sweet, and it used Frightful Presence. Camellia failed her will save. That's her injury. I guess it flew away, so this is Frightful Presence. She failed her will save, so you know, you get afraid of dragons. Dragons are nasty. Frightful Presence is a bit of a bitch. The pony failed. Various people failed. Lots of will saves, in fact. Did 0 damage to Camellia, 0 to summon pony, because I had protection from fire. Breath weapon and displacement. We saved on a number of saves. It did 1 damage to land. Okay, so guys, it did 122 damage. It did 122 damage to land, but I had protection on. So since I used protection from fire, it did it did 1 damage to land. It did technically 2, but normal difficulty reduced it to 1. Nenio failed, Nenio took 1 damage, Darren took 1 damage, and oh, thank goodness. Holy crap, okay. So that would have been really bad for a Ruchelet. A Ruchelet was in the range of the attack, but a Ruchelet has evasion. Evasion, if it's a reflex saving throw and you make the saving throw, you don't take damage. If you fail the saving throw, you know, that's a different story. But if you make the saving throw, you don't take damage, and she successfully evaded. DC 25, rolled 25. Holy crap. She rolled exactly what she needed to not take like 122 damage, because she didn't have protection from fire. That would have been bad. And then Nenio deals 16 damage from the wall of fire. Why don't you just accept your fate and become my dinner? I'll eat you all soon enough.
Huh?
I'm sure you will.
Yes, what?
Where is your dispel? Not dispel. Your dismiss spell.
I know the way.
I've never actually, like... I wanted to test the limits there. I was like, our party is actually reasonably well equipped. We get like 2 or 3 rounds of attacks against it. And I was like, I wonder if we can actually do some serious hurt to this and if we can have this event play out any differently. See you later from Jack. All right, see you later.
As it should be.
Instead of convincing enemies to kill themselves through, though, perception, enemies... persuasion? Enemies should just be able to join you as companion, as they are without an option to level up.
That is not far.
Interesting possibility. It would be fascinating to have that many summons, essentially. Not companions, but they'd be like minions, like summons sort of thing. Or even pets, I guess. But pets you could level up. So yeah, they'd be like summons then. Summons without a time limit. That would be interesting. You'd have a lot of them on the map, though, at once, potentially. Okay, so nobody got exhausted. Everybody is fatigued, though, so we're going to take a quick rest here. We have the ability to teleport back home if we need it. I have one person not doing anything. Who is that? That's Rue. Rue is good at a lot of stuff. Like her perception is plus 23. She has plus 24 for camouflage. She's not really an alchemist. So she's actually better on watch than any of these guys are. But she can go on watch with Camellia. It would be better to reverse them. Like, it would be better to have her on watch with Camellia assisting, but this is fine. They both have enough DC to handle this. Oh, no voice acting. You said you only forgot things that are not important, so she's talking to Nenio. But sometimes the importance of some things is not apparent right away. Perhaps I do forget some important things from time to time, or perhaps I do not. I don't remember. The ignorance argument, ladies and gentlemen. The ignorance argument. God, I love that Nenio doesn't give a shit about whether they're immune to fire or not. Okay. That the army? This where the demon army I need to deal with is marching through? Excellent. It's like 1,000,000 miles away still if that's the case. I have time to deal with whatever I need to deal with up here. Okay, Green Gates. Which map is this again? Looming over the summoning landscape, this cliff is a natural fortification. A Sarkorian fortress once stood here. I've got a couple quests at Green Gates. Let's enter. Okay, Windows. I don't know what Windows is complaining about. Okay. This is the one with, like, the purple taint everywhere. Got it. Alright, Windows. Whatever you say.
I'll go ahead.
That better not keep up. Here we are. The hag should be around here somewhere. Thank you for bringing me with you. This is important to me. Very important. I don't like how it didn't show your portrait on the screen, though. Beware, you are dealing with a creature that is very old, very devious, and very dangerous. She may not be a demon, but she can move like one. If you hesitate, she will slip from your grasp before you even know it. Fortunately, there is a relic of Desna in this very fortress, the Bell of Mercy. It will help you catch the hag, like a cat in a mousetrap. No, wait. You don't say that, do you? No. No, Ray, we don't. Rue, we don't. Like a mouse in a cat trap? Never mind. What matters is you must catch her. What can you tell me about her? Did you know that there are different kinds of hags? Jerinica is one of the more terrifying types, an anise hag. Okay. Okay. This flesh eater possesses frightening, evil magic powers. She is not a demon, but she is far more cunning than many inhabitants of the Abyss. Don't listen to her rigmarole, and don't believe her evasions. Just grab her, put a knife in her throat, and demand straight answers. And don't forget, like demons, she can travel huge distances using magic, but the sound of the bell will stop her from slipping away. Don't listen to her. Kill her immediately. You've thought of everything, haven't you? I wonder what it is she might tell us. Are you certain you're not hiding anything from us, demon? How will this bell help us? It is an ancient relic of Desna. The Crusaders brought it here when there was still hope that Sarkoris could be retaken easily. Then the world wound expanded and the Crusaders were forced to retreat, leaving the bell behind. So we are deep in the world wound at this point. Like, it's not just the sky anymore. Like, the sky we couldn't see, but the sky is purple and green and black and all kinds of nasty. Like, everything about the land here is world wound contaminated. The demons tried to corrupt it or destroy it, but they couldn't. The bell burned them when they touched it. It should be here somewhere. Desna imbued the bell with powerful protective magic. If you strike it, all demons and their ilk inside the fortress will be unable to move. If the hag cannot move, she will not be able to evade you. How did you know the hag would be here? We know each other of old. Lovely. Actually, that's not quite true. We have never met in person, but I have been tracking her for quite some time. She shows up here and there, but every time I try to pin her down, she vanishes. I hope this time she won't slip away so easily. Ray seems agitated that you detect a tremor in her voice. It seems haunting. This hag means an awful lot to her. Hunting this hag. But you have a sneaking suspicion that the succubus has not told you the full story. Alright, first time out with Rue and it's a little bit of deception going on. I understand. May Desna aid us.
I know the way.
Her spells still have 55 minutes on them, so she still has an hour on her aspects. So, that's cool. I'm fine with that.
You called?
She has them back, like, they've refreshed. Oh, you know what? This is gonna last for an entire day as well. So tell you what, just mass feather step us as well. Yeah, an entire day. I love that so much. That is so awesome. So now, you know, we can walk on grease. We can't be tripped. We don't get impacted by movement impairing stuff on the ground, like bad terrain and all that kind of nonsense. Okay, let's go.
Can't hide from me.
Immediately a trap.
Focus on the goal.
Let's stealth it up and take a peek. Check out the purple shit.
A trivial matter.
Let's take a look this way. Do we go the direction of the trap? No, let's take a look in the corner first. Ah, that's a lot of loot. Silver flasks, cool. It's a good thing we got that extra bag of holding, because we're picking up a whole bunch of extra shit nowadays. Lots of saving.
As it should be.
I will defend my dream.
Damn. We did not get, we do get a surprise attack round, but I did not get the initial attack off. That's fine. So we got 2 Calavacus, and we've got ourselves a Durkani Devastator and a Vrock. We're familiar with all of these. They're a little bit different than some of the versions of them that we've seen before. And I do have the ability to charge right into the thick of all of this shit. So what we're going to do... Unfortunately, I have to turn Arcane Strike on every time. Like, every map I have to turn it on. We're not going to use our Arcane Weapon Enhancement, because I don't feel like we desperately need it. We should probably use Mirror Image here, but I think her AC is going to be good enough for this. So we're going to charge into the thick of this shit. There we go. Nenio! Oh, Nenio. 20 resist, 24 resist, 21 resist, 21 resist. So you need to roll a 4. A 4 is very doable for you. What's a Fire Snake look like? I don't think I could Fire Snake all that. This is a surprise round, so you can't move. So I'm not going to be able to get a good Cone of Cold off on them either. So the best I'm going to be able to do is a fireball. Fireball. If that's the case, a controlled fireball can hit all of them. Let's surprise attack these clowns with a controlled fireball. Okay. Okay, some of them didn't really take much damage. There's also a warrior in the back that we now know is there. I can kill the Vrock, though, so let's do that.
Let's try it this way.
Very... Oh my god! 202 damage. That was a crit. So we did 132 on crit. And then 51 and 24 for our vital force and sneak attack. So reduced as well down to 202. My god. Rue. This is the only one you can shoot right now.
Prepare yourself.
Darren, move in. And Lan, move in. Camellia, clean up.
You are today's sacrifice.
Damn, only the one hit. Oh, I thought it would bounce to the other one as well. Oh well, let's go for the shot on him.
Hurt.
Good hit for 118 damage. Rue is too far away. She's gonna have to move to for anything, so let's move up and
Desna, guide my hand.
take a shot on that. Yep. Camellia failed her will save. That sort of sucks. On the bright side, that's only confused. So, it's not the worst possible thing that could happen, but it's also not exactly ideal. Lan. Damn it, too far away. When we start these fights from so far away with so many archers, Lan has a lot of trouble getting into position to do stuff. So, multiple new follows from additional hosses. If you are real people, I appreciate it. Welcome. Unfortunately, a lot of Hoss accounts tend to be not real people, so I have the sneaking suspicion we might be dealing with that.
Make every strike count.
Okay. All right. She attacked Lan, and she missed. That's actually lucky. It's not that hard to hit Lan. I could kill both of them with an AoE, but let's just use a cantrip here.
Mind over muscle.
I don't want to use another spell. They're very weak.
A calculated risk.
And Rue can finish this one off. 3 attacks.
Make your peace.
Camellia, snap out of your confusion, please. There we go. Eridan's Wrath. This is actually a really useful item for certain builds. This Holy Scabbard, well equipped, alters Paladin's Smite Evil class ability, changing the type of AC bonus it grants from Deflection to Sacred. Additionally, the wearer's first attack every round deals an additional 1d4 divine damage. Evil characters can't equip it. This is pretty good for certain builds. It's actually really critical for certain builds. It's going to end up in my chest. I don't think we're going to sell it. 1,500, yeah, we'll probably put it in the chest, just in case I do some weird kind of thing with a build in the future. An Elven Curved Blade, magic. Is it just a +1? What is it? It's not even magic. I saw the blue banner on it and I thought it was magic. Never mind. All right.
That is not far.
Let's continue to move.
Interesting.
Can I sneak around that with
I am prepared.
stealth and disable that trap? Good, they're not supposed to see you coming. If they see you coming, you're doing your job wrong.
What a find.
Very nice. Carefully now.
It is finished.
Trap disarmed.
Interesting.
I'm not going to worry about scouting that way. I'm going to deal with the
I'll
traps
go ahead.
first. Primary concern is traps. The party can come to deal with everything else.
A trivial matter.
Awesome. It's good habit, even when you know that there's not going to be anything there. It's just good habit, in my opinion, to stealth it up. So that is the clapper from the Bell of Mercy. The demons could not destroy Desna's sacred relic, but they did manage to silence it for a time. We've got a mobility check to get over this. We'll take a look at that shortly. For now, let's continue exploring. Hey,
Follow
giant
my lead.
spiders. There's another creature over here.
No mistakes.
Giant spiders that people with arachnophobia are just going to absolutely love to see. Think we can kill it with one shot? I feel like we could probably kill it with one shot. 15 construct. 18 flat-footed AC. One shot?
This should do
Refuse to accept their statement.
130 damage, took it out, yep. There was another creature right next to it, though, like right over here, so... Camellia! Okay, it's a Gilbreth. There's a lot of creatures in here. Okay, what do we got? We got ourselves a Calavacus, we got ourselves 2 Gibberliths, so that's acid damage. But not very much acid damage, and it's also a lot of reach, and their whips also knock you down. So you can get tripped by these guys pretty bad. That's the nastiest thing about them. And then a Glabretzu. Sweet. All right, Darren. I don't feel like we need all of the buffs for this fight, but I would be willing to bless us, but obviously not this turn. Nenio. What can you do with, like, a fireball this turn? Could you hit everything? That hits Camellia. Okay, you could fireball right here, not hit Camellia, and hit all of them. Do it. Okay, that was a respectable bit of damage on all of them. When you add it all together, like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60 damage. A 60 damage round, even if it's spread across everything, is not the end of the world. That's reasonable.
I will resist.
Let's just take these on one at a time. None of them are really top priority, so... Actually, no, these guys are top priority. I don't want to get tripped. Tripping and falling is bad, and I don't want it to happen.
Go for their hearts!
Let's try this way.
Sweet. Yeah, let me press space, please. There we go. It took a while. I was like, is the game crashed? Please don't be crashed, game. Do I want to engage him? Ugh, I won't have fighting defensively if I do that. But he's going to have reach on me if I don't engage him this turn, so... Who else gets to act first? Nobody else is going to act before those two do, and then Lan is the only body who's going to act before he does. And Lan can't do dick because Lan's this far away. Oh, Darren, you're going to be up there alone for a bit. Can you handle it? Can you handle this shit? You've got 98 HP. Go handle it. Many demons. Handle it. Who knows? Maybe Nenio can eradicate them before it matters, but I don't think so. No. Bad Fire Snake. This is not going to be close enough for a Cone of Cold or a Dragon's Breath, other than the straight-ahead Dragon's Breath. So the only effective weapon she's going to have is a Fireball. And we've already seen how that works. I think this is too far away to bounce a Burning Arc. I might be wrong. Also, this is the only one I can actually Burning Arc this turn. So I'm actually thinking we just use a Scorching Ray on it instead. Okay, respectable. 30 damage, I can take that. Rue is too far away to get multiple shots.
Prepare yourself.
So let's take one. I should have moved a little bit closer. I'm paranoid about the trip. I don't want to get tripped. I'm paranoid about it. Lan. No charges. Ugh. Gross. Get over here, Lan. I want you taking cleaving finishes on things if you can. Are you going to go for Camellia? Mirror image, of course. Okay, good. Camellia.
I'll cut you wide open.
One. I'll deal with you shortly. First, though,
This will hurt.
that guy needs to die.
I will see to your demise.
Yeah, you were not expected to actually do anything there, bro. So don't worry about it. I don't think they're close enough to Burning Arc, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Nope, and we failed to overcome their spell resistance. We rolled a 2. I only needed a 4 to overcome that spell resist. Ah. Rue, you have range on both of them. This is the bigger threat.
Desna, guide my hand.
And you could burn out some of their mirror images too, so... I want you to move to, like, here, lad. Okay, you've got range on both of them. So, do, like, 160 damage to him, and then get a cleaving finish attack on him.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yes! Okay, he did 62 damage to the first guy, then got a cleaving finish attack for 130 on the big guy. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad we tightened his build up a little bit. Some scrolls.
As it should be.
Okay. Interesting loot over there. Very unique thing. Okay, so that's our hag. Let's just move out here for a second. Everybody stand right there. I am going to proceed in stealth for a little bit here. I think this might be a scripted place, so when I step in the wrong place, it will script the encounter to start. But I don't want that to happen. Golden Signet. We should probably explore some more of this map before we come this direction. So this is Jarunica. A very big looking hag. And apparently I can't examine her, so... Just in case, let's look around the rest of this map first, shall we?
I'll go ahead.
There is a mobility check over here. If we know where the big bad that we're after is, let's check the rest of the map first. That's just logical in my books. What is the DC of this mobility check? Is it a way in? It's the way into here, isn't it? Ah, piss. Never mind. Let's take a look at these stairs instead. And do a save. Hi there, demon. It's me.
Follow my lead.
Multiple demons.
Ready for anything.
Save the last one for me.
96 damage and he's not dead. How much HP does he have? Not a whole lot more. A little over 100, it looks like. Of course, no charge. Land never gets to have fun. And a voracious Rift Drake. Oh boy.
Make your peace.
That'll be interesting. Nenio. Take a crossbow
Should have
shot.
listened to reason.
Holy crap! Not only did she hit, she killed that poor demon. 2 voracious Rift Drakes. Vital strike
You
him.
won't survive me.
55 damage. Unfortunate. What was our attack? Rolled a 10. All right. It is what it is. You know what? Let's just kill the guy who's in front of us.
I will resist.
Nice. I wasn't expecting to kill in one shot there, in honesty. I have shots on both of them.
A calculated risk.
118 damage. He's almost out. I don't have Mythic Charge anymore, so we're just going to move in. But I definitely want to be right here, I think. I want to be between them. Ah, another demon.
The spirits demand your blood.
Good hit. All right. Okay, he used drone without anybody in range of it. Not even Camellia was in range of it, so I'm pleased at that. And yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage. That's acid damage. That's not bad, though. We're okay. I didn't even need, like, resistance against acid or protection from acid. The world is fine. Darren can't move up. Because he has clinging corrosion. Of course he does. Okay. I mean, you can channel. We could use some channel over here. People are a little bit down. And Lan was also hit, so congratulations on not being able to go anywhere. For 4 more seconds. Rue, however, has shots on multiple targets. No, 1 target. Shots on 1 target. You know what? We're going to move in closer, so she's going to be able to get shots on more targets than that. I could take a full round attack on somebody who has almost no HP, and that's just stupid. We may be able to take 5 and take shots on them, but we're just going to move into a position where I'm definitely going to get full round attacks in the future, and we'll take 1 shot on this Drake.
Prepare yourself.
And Nenio. Oh, Nenio. Oh, it's out of range. Damn it. I did the wrong thing. Because Nenio also has corruption on her. Damn it. Okay, my bad. I should not have done that. Let's get some kills.
This should do it.
Or not. We'll just miss terribly. A 5 versus a 7. Damn it. We can clean up here, though, so I'm happy with that.
You are today's sacrifice.
Ooh, a 20. I saved a 19 versus a 19. So 20 damage. They rolled a natural 20. They failed to confirm their crit, so we did take 20 damage on the bite. And we succeeded our fort saving throw. DC was 19. We rolled a 19, which is a 31. It said 19 versus 19, though, so I don't know why it said that. Charge, Lan, critical hit on Lan, tail hit on Lan. Okay. I mean, on the bright side, he's close enough to Lan that Lan can attack now, even with the corruption on, so... Congratulations, sir, on ruining your own day.
Endure this!
You don't want to be close enough to Lan that Lan can hit you.
Desna, guide my hand.
Nice. Just finish him off.
You're irrelevant.
Damn.
Let's try this way.
72 damage. These guys have a good amount of HP. They're tanking a lot of damage here. Camellia.
Go for their heart.
Ooh. That second hit would have had a chance to take him down. We definitely want to keep his 4 attacks not hitting us, though. Oh, boy. Wow, he had a good chance of hitting. We are fortunate that he failed. Lan, finish him off.
Make every strike count.
Nice. And I think Rue can finish this.
Make your peace.
Unless she misses. Unless she misses again. Unless she misses a crap ton.
Mind over muscle.
This will hurt.
Had some bad rolls there, wow. A helmet. Windmaster helmet. This helmet grants the wearer a +4 bonus to initiative. It looks so bad, though. Like, that looks so bad. Like, oh my god, that is so gross. I don't even want to wear that. I'm not wearing this. How much does it sell for? That's a huge bonus. +4 to initiative is effing amazing for so many different classes. 6,500. I'm not wearing that. There is no way that I am putting that thing on anybody's head. It could be like, you know, gives you a guaranteed 20, natural 20 on your initiative rolls, and I'd be like, fuck no, I'm not putting that on anybody's head. Nobody is wearing that shit.
As it should be.
No, what is that?
That is a
Time's
trap.
not waiting.
I'm glad you see it. So this is the mobility
A
check.
trivial matter.
Yep. Let's scour the rest of the map, shall we? Hey, check that out. It's a big building to the belfry. There's more loot up here. What was this loot? I missed loot? Why am I not moving? I'm paused.
That
That's
is
why I'm
not
not
far.
moving. I missed loot. Well, that was bad.
I'll
Not
go
allowed
ahead.
to miss that much loot. Okay, so we got the striker. Is the bell still in the belfry, is the question. Or is the bell somewhere else? Don't think of it like, you know, a little, like, jinkly little bell that you can hold in your hand. Think of it like, you know, big structural bell. In that case, it very well could still be up there. And if it is still up there, can I ring it? This grave is well tended. It is much more recent than the chapel beside it. There is no name on the tombstone, only an elegant butterfly of Desna.
I know the way.
Fascinating. Let's head inside. There we go. Check it out. Nice map. That is nice. So what do we got? We have the outside exit, we have loot, we have a chest, we have a bell, and we have the potential for things to go awry. So there's a flail here, and 2 dinosaur bones. Holy crap. Dinosaur bones are extremely valuable when you get them, guys. They're used as a reagent for some very powerful spells, and they're extremely rare. Demon's Terror Flail. One-handed, it's a normal flail. Enhancement +2 speed. Holy crap, that's nice. And radiant. So speed, when you make a full attack with a speed weapon, you get an extra attack, like if you were under haste, for example. And it doesn't stack with haste, but you get like an extra attack like you're under haste. So it's sort of like having haste for the attack purposes, at least. And yeah, at full BAB. And Radiant, which is 1d6 positive energy on a successful hit. That's a nice flail. If I was using flails, that'd be pretty sweet. What's the DC on this?
It is finished.
The DC was 20, and I have 39 modifiers, so I don't really give no shits. And boots! Boots of Free Reign. They grant the wearer a permanent effect of the Freedom of Movement spell. Holy hell yeah. Who do we want to have permanent freedom of movement, guys? It's interesting to, you know, give that to our main character, but also our main character is a range unit. So freedom of movement isn't always, in every one of its capacities, the best for us. It's probably best on LAN, right? But realistically speaking, Camellia can use some freedom of movement as well. Well, we'll give it to Camellia for now, and we'll decide where we want to put it in the future. Boots! Now we need some boots of elven kind. Ho ho ho. That's the first pair of boots we picked up in this playthrough so far. Alright. We have rung the bell.
Follow my lead.
Not like that would, you know, alert anybody to our presence or anything, right? No? Nobody's alerted to our presence? What's the DC?
A trivial matter.
Trivial, apparently. What was it? 25, and I have 25 in modifiers, so...
As it should be.
I love when we have, like, guaranteed skill checks. In a video game when you can verify that. In, like, pen and paper, obviously, you don't necessarily want that situation, but in a video game when you can verify it.
Company.
Okay, so do I have Bless on? No, I have Hearty Meal, and we have Good Hope. It instills powerful hope in the subjects. Each affected creature gains +2 morale on saving throws, attack rolls, ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls. So that's a morale bonus. And this is a morale bonus, so fuck Bless is what that means. Prayer, however, is a sacred bonus. It is not... No, it's a luck bonus. It's not a sacred bonus. Prayer is a luck bonus. So that is still useful to us, potentially. I don't remember what energies I'm up against. So let's just protect ourselves against acid, shall we? And, I mean, it's probably also good to just protect from evil, just for the hell of it. Makes sense. And anytime you're fighting a hag, delay poison is usually a good thing. So let's delay poison on us.
Anything new?
Is there anything else I really want to have on us before we go in here? I mean, I might as well use the invisibility. I've got it for a reason. I don't feel like I need stone skin. Oh, you know what would be cool? Let's enlarge land. Yeah, fuck it. This isn't necessarily going to go the way we think this is going to go. But I want to be prepared in case it does. I don't need haste yet. We'll cast haste in the thick of it if there is going to be a thick of it. Ah, Rushale, my dear. Are you there? And you brought your friends.
The heart quickens.
Except when it does go the way you think it's going to go. All right, so I would like you to mirror image up and move in. So you don't get to attack this turn, but mirror image is more important. Hi there. No negotiation at all. Knife to her throat. So she has 21 AC, 7 touch AC with 28 spell resist, which means we need to roll an 8 to overcome that. That is extremely doable. 2 reduction, no exceptions. 5 reduction, exception bludgeoning. Immune to poison, death. Ability score damage, drain. And immune to petrified. And she is large, which means we're going to get the bigger they are on them. Excellent. Level 11 Blood Rager, and a 7 Monstrous Humanoid. Okay, cool. Chaotic Evil, so yeah. Nenio. In that case, you don't need to roll ridiculous amounts to overcome their spell resist, so I'm actually going to have you move over here. No, just move over here. I want everybody relatively close to Darren. I do want you to spread out just a smidgen, though. And let's take a Scorching Ray, see if we can overcome that spell resist. Okay. Use Displacement. That is a 50% evasion, right? Blur is 20% evasion. Displacement is the 50% one, I think, yeah? And then Protection from Arrows. Great. That's kind of bad against me. I mean, that's kind of bad for me. But, okay. Sure. Yeah, Displacement is a problem. True Sight would help with that. Unfortunately, I don't have True Sight. So, what I can do is summon an extraplanar murder pony. And have that... No, what I can do is use a movement action to go into stealth.
They'll never see me
and then
coming.
take a shot at her
A calculated risk.
for 87 damage. Okay, good start. Actually, that was a lot of her HP, too. That was a lot of her HP. Rue is going to stand still and just shoot. Even with protection from arrows, volume of fire is going to be good here.
I will resist.
Overcoming that concealment is an issue, but we can do it. Stand behind Camellia. Take your shot next turn. Okay. Do we go for the Dispel Magic, ladies and gentlemen? If I was to Dispel Magic on target, one creature within medium range, let's see if we are actually successful at dispelling anything off of her with this. Or if it's a wasted turn. Okay, we did successfully dispel something off of her. I didn't catch which effect it was. It was displacement. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to get. Protection from arrows I don't really care about so much. Displacement was the nasty thing. Watch her just cast it on herself again, though. I'm considering whether or not I want to use True Strike. I don't believe I do.
I'll cut you wide open.
Especially without displacement on her now, we can just take normal attacks. Okay, good shots. Ooh. Oh, she got a good hit on Camellia. A really good hit on Camellia. And our mirror image has soaked one of those as well. She healed for 5 hit points too. We gotta burn her. So we're gonna go into stealth as a movement action. And then we're gonna shoot her.
This should do it.
There we go. Hello there. Stop, stop. What are you doing, you reprobates? Why'd you treat an old biddy like me so harshly? Haven't you any shame, you great brutes? Don't listen to her. She's just stalling for time. What do you know about the demons with the strange abilities? Where are they coming from? Speak. What demons? What are you on about? Ah, now those demons, wouldn't be friends of yours, are you, my dear? What are you picking on poor old me for? I'll tell you everything I know, but you better far more on my Scott score. My little chicken, don't tell me you haven't told your new toys all that. Kept it all to yourself, did you? Take pity on an old woman. Let me go before any more harm's done. You better have a word with your little demoness about those demons. I already have, so Rue, what aren't you telling me? You liar! I've never been to the Ivory Sanctum. Where's it you say you've never been, eh? Where? Like you haven't been sniffing round it, seeing who comes and who goes. You didn't see all that? I suppose you don't even know the password neither, eh? Your demon girl's lying through her teeth as per usual. Ray, is this true? You don't understand. I lied to you. I used you. I could have told you where to look for the demons right away, but I needed someone who could help me get rid of the hag. When I was freed from the dungeons of Dresden, the demons set her on my trail, and I could not have dealt with her single-handedly. A screeching cackle. What are you laughing at? It doesn't matter what I've done. You won't be leaving here alive. I want nothing to do with either of you. No. Yeah. Let's just kill the hag. I want to ask her something, but let's just kill the hag. I'm down for that. So Rue just takes it out. She scratches her last rasping cackle, which soon turns to a strange gurgle. 3,200 experience. There is much I have to explain, to confess. But first, please, there's something I want to show you. Come, it's not far. The grave. We're back at the grave. We need to go back to the hag. There was a chest behind her. We can't leave that behind. Wow, this is a long, drawn-out sequence. She approaches the grave. It's small but surprisingly well-maintained, given the surrounding squalor and neglect. Ray touches the cold stone. I switch between Rue and Ray all the time. It's not Ray, it's Lay. So it would either be Rue or Lay. Rue touches the cold stone decorated with Desna's butterfly, like she is greeting an old friend. Silently, she turns to you. She retrieves a map from her bag, makes a mark on it, and holds it out to you. First things first. Here, I wasn't lying about this. This is where you'll find the Ivory Sanctum, and in it, the secret of the demons with strange powers. The entrance is hidden under a pile of skulls. I don't know how to open it. I've never been inside, but cultists enter it somehow, which means that you can find a way inside. 3,200 more experience? Holy crap. Thank you for the map. I lied to you. You trusted me, and I used you to get rid of the hag. Doesn't assuage my guilt, but it's the least I can do. What's the grave? My last victim. Ah, we've heard about the Priestess of Desna. She seduced her and drained her soul. She died in her arms, and she decided to bask in her final reveries. So I dove into her fading mind. Yes, you've told us this whole story. But, I mean, I had to speak to you for you to tell me this story, whereas this you're telling me as part of the, progression of the storyline, so. Dreams are Desna's domain. The goddess noticed my sacrilege, but for some reason she showed me mercy instead of punishment. She opened my eyes to who I was and who I could be. When I returned to my senses, the first thing I did was bury my final victim here and make a vow before her grave that I would atone for everything I had done. I didn't even know who she was. I seduced her, deceived her, and killed her. And she saved my soul. If only I could die and give her back her life, but I can't, Lort. All I can do is live on and help those who are still alive. How did you know the hag was here? So the demons set her on her trail. She failed to catch her, but she took a hostage. She threatened to corrupt this grave if I didn't come here and surrender. Ooh, playing dirty, are you? I like it. Good tactics. Forgive me, I'm sorry. How did you know about the bell? The fortress and the bell tower. I saw them in the dreams of the person lying in the grave. Okay. She was going to take it and return it to the Crusaders in Canobras, but she never made it here because she met Rue. Damn. She can't even touch the bell because she's a demon. Oh, terrible. I want to return the bell to the Crusaders, but I can't because I cannot touch it. Have you tried gloves? You could have just asked for help. Dude. You are a demon, indeed. For centuries, it was all you knew. If I want something, you get it done by lying or by force. I mean, a different character, like a different main character with a different alignment would agree that this is not the way you get business done. But this particular character, Lort, is totally on board with the lying and doing it by force measure. Everything is clear now. Don't accidentally click that I want to attack you. So what are you going to do with me? That was deftly done. You used me, but in the sacred cause of vengeance. Callistria knows I can't be angry with you. Oh, yes. A deity option. So many good deity options in this game. I forgive you. Please try to forgive yourself. You're tormenting yourself for nothing. Get out of my sight. No. That was deftly done. But I added another black mark to my soul. I tricked you. You could have been hurt. I'll never forgive myself for that, and I'll never do anything like this ever again. Okay, cool. But I need to go back to... I need to go back to where the hag was.
That is not far.
Because there was loot there. Oh shit, I need to use the... I need to take the mobility check, don't I? Yeah, I need to use the mobility check.
A trivial matter.
Indeed it was. I'm not done on this map yet. There's a hag body and there's a chest, at the very least. Alright, an amulet and a quarterstaff. Enhanced weapons. You've received a quarterstaff. It can bypass damage. Yeah, okay, cool. So, quarterstaff +4. That's just a normal enhanced weapon. I don't know why it had to give me that message again. It's a +4, though. So, considering it's not a unique quarterstaff, that's pretty damn good. Also, Amulet of Circulating Blood. Ooh. Sounds exceptionally Dampier-like. 10,000 bucks. Whenever the wearer of this amulet is under Blood Rage effect, they gain fast healing 5 for the duration of the effect. This amulet can only be worn by a Blood Rager. Okay, so there are two. So there's the Blood Ranger class type, which is really good if you want to get bloodlines. If you want to have like rage powers, and you also want to have sorcerer's bloodlines, it's really good to dip into that just to get access to those things. You don't necessarily have to take everything in it, but it is a very legitimate dip for certain builds, and that would enable you to use this, and you get fast healing 5, which is just amazing. But we're obviously going to be selling it if it's worth 10,000, and I'm not going to have a Blood Rager in this playthrough.
Well,
Smile.
I'm actually going to
The
use
world's not ending
spells.
just yet.
I'm going to use some spells to heal Camellia up. Yeah, there we go. Boundless healing. Area exit. Let's take a look at the chest first, though. That's a lot of money for something that I can't actually even use. Ooh. Quiver of Cursed Thorns. Nice. Unholy damage. And an Estoc. Oh, baby. Estocs and Fauchards are my 2 favorite weapons. I am, I went with the dueling sword on Camellia. Specifically because the dueling sword with Aldori Dueling Mastery gives you a shield bonus to AC. But normally for a Sword Saint, I don't go Dueling Sword. Normally for a Sword Saint tank, I go Estoc because I just effing love the Estoc. It also has a crit threat range of 18 to 20 instead of 19 to 20 like the Dueling Sword. So you get a ton of crits, and with Teamwork feats, that means you can proc Teamwork feats with your crits all the time, just like Land does with his Fauchard. The Estoc and the Fauchard are my 2 favorite weapons in the game, and I love seeing a really nice magical Estoc show up. The Crippling Chris. It's an enchantment +3. Enhancement +3, rather. Keen. Oh. Fascinating. Keen Estoc. So the thing is, the Estoc already has an 18 to 20 crit range, like crit threat range, and this is a keen one, so this should be 15 to 20. Not 18 to 20, but it doesn't show it. It doesn't actually show it here. Like, am I going to have to equip it on somebody before I can see that? Because nobody can use this. Oh well, whatever.
I'll go ahead.
And let's explore a little bit more. We're not quite done with this map just yet.
Aha!
Is that a book? That might be a book in there, guys. It looks almost like a book. We'll get to it in a second. Such a tight little fit in here. There's a chest up there as well. Come on, book. It is a book. Old Sarkorian diary in a burned binding. That'll get added to
Follow
our
my
library.
what do we have here?
A trap. That's what we have
I am
here.
prepared.
Let me just go and sneak around this. We probably don't need to sneak here. I don't actually remember. But I think it's always a good practice to sneak when you're going to get traps like this. It's always a good practice in, you know,
Just finished.
pen and paper as well to be sneaking. sneak around when you don't need to get anywhere quickly.
A trivial matter.
That is a Scorching Ray. That's nothing, but check that shit out. Yes! Yes! That is a physical perfection, ladies and gentlemen. Physical perfection grants a +2 bonus to strength, dexterity, and constitution. Unfortunately, it's only a +2. So, how do I want to rock that? I am using a strength and dexterity. I could use some constitution, but I'm not a frontliner. Camellia is using dexterity and constitution. She could use some strength, but I mean, it's not really going to do much for her. Lan is using +4 strength. He's going to keep that. Yes. Yes. Strength, dexterity, and he could use an extra dex bonus because his carapace does have a 3 max dex on it. So he can use extra dex. It will actually add to his AC. This is going to Darren. And you're actually better with dex anyway, so... yeah, this is 100% going to Darren. Add an extra AC. Keep his constitution up. Keep his strength going so he can actually wear all of this heavy stuff with only 10 strength. That's never going to go any higher. Does anybody need a strength constitution? I think that belt is useless to me now, right? It is. I don't need this belt anymore. We can sell that. 2,500 bucks.
As it should be.
A physical perfection +6 would be nicer. I'd love to get that, but unfortunately, we're not at a point in the game where I can get something like a physical perfection +6 yet. Okay, is that everything? I feel like that is everything. I might be hideously, horribly, terribly, awfully wrong, but for now, I'm going to say that's everything here. Let's take a look at some quests. Those are done. I don't need to worry about the outcast yet, so we'll collapse that. The Secrets of Creation, that's the heart of the mystery. The Fifth Crusade. I need the storyteller for that. This is Grimwood. I need to bring Greybore with me, so we'll deal with that eventually. Search the traces of unusual demon activity. So this is the Ivory Sanctum now. So I need to go to the Ivory Sanctum to follow up on this quest. Scout the ravine south of Dresden, or send a scouting party. Oh, I could send a scouting party for it. Fascinating. The final sunset of winter. Find the missing crusaders. Okay. And battered spirit. I'm still waiting on this to finish. It takes 5 days. It must only have like a day or so left on this, guys. And I've done Green Gates. Sweet. I need to do Voljif's quest. We'll get to that. And Social's quest. And building. I do need to build in Dresden, guys. This is a priority. I know I've been putting it off, but building in Dresden is actually very important. We have to do it. Otherwise, we can't build up our army. Like, our army is going to be overwhelmed and destroyed over time if I can't add troops to it. All right. So, Winter Sun is the missing crusaders. And then the heart of the mystery is down here. Additional locations along the way. This is just so far away, Grimwood, and I don't have him on me at the moment. I think next time we head back to Dresden, which will be soon, we'll teleport back in a little bit. We'll pick up Greybore and we'll head west. For now, let's just take a peek around this area a bit. So you got a demon army there. I mean, this is just going to go towards this fortress, so that's nothing. We can head west from there. There's nothing further there. I actually have to come back to the Lost Chapel and head south to get to Winter Sun, so that's a long way. I am tempted to actually just double back to Grimwood then. Okay, let's teleport. It takes a day to recover teleportation. It's not that big of a deal. What did I have to do to use this now? Oh, I have to select a target? I totally don't have to select a target. Commander's party teleport to the target for which the teleportation circle is built. Do I just... Is the teleportation circle not done? I've only ever had to click this and my party teleports. I know I built it, and this should be grayed out if it's not done yet. Alright, well, let's walk, and we'll see what's going on. Enemies, fight. God, I can't wait until, you know, I've played this game enough to know literally everything in the later acts inside and out as well, and I've got everything planned out ahead of time for these kinds of things. I enjoy the adventure, though. We got a succubus in front of us. Let's shoot it.
Focus on the goal.
And we'll see how many initiative checks there are.
Let's try this.
Let the duel commence.
Okay. So, we have an Abyssal Huntress. We have a Succubus and Nalfeshni. And the Succubus died. Camellia, move forward. Okay, there's the Huntress. Darren, just move a couple paces forward, not too far. Rue. Okay, your spells have finally worn off of you.
Prepare yourself.
Lan. No, you actually want to move as far forward as you can. And I can shoot her. Okay.
This will hurt.
Nice! 124 sneak attack. Abyssal Huntress dead. They're a big threat. Remember, they can shoot us like 3 or 4 times with those lightning bows of theirs. Hey guys, I know there's another one of you out there. I saw them in the initiative. There you are. Oh boy, that's a flying pig is what that is. That's a pig with wings. That's a demon, ladies and gentlemen. Level 14 Outsider. 25 AC, 24 flat-footed, 9 touch. Tons of spell resistance, but I can hit that. I only need to roll a 5 to hit that spell resist. As long as I have good. Then I only need to hit a 3, actually. Immune to electricity, dominate monster, so dominate everything. It's immune to charm, essentially, mind-altering effects. Charm whatever. Dominate animal, dominate monster, dominate person. It's immune to any way of dominating it, but is it immune to Lan, critting it in the face with a Fauchard and Vital Strike?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Well, I mean, he didn't get crit, but, he is not immune to being hit.
A calculated risk.
92 damage. Oh, he just took 2 Vital Strikes and hasn't gone down yet. Oh, man. Camellia, finish him?
The spirits demand your blood!
No, Darren. Rue can finish him.
Desna, guide my hand.
I got some thump 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 sounds happening from upstairs.
That is not far.
So I'm listening in the background to see if everything's okay. Hopefully. Okay. What's the plan from here? 10:30, so I still got some time. Let's keep things going. So I can go south to Wintersun, or I can go west to Grimwood. There's a lot of armies to the west. I kind of want to take these armies out, and the demon army isn't immediately in my face, so... are any of these worth material points? Energy points? Unavoidable drill? Finance points daily income with a general. Ooh, that's a nasty army. Those Brimmeracks, man. I don't fancy fighting Brimmeracks. They're immune to fire, so I can't just firebolt them to death. And they fire me, so... I need to shoot them with archers, essentially. And hopefully not lose all my people to them. Those are some nasty armies they have over there. I would like to bolster my army a bit before we do that. And to that end, I wonder if I have enough material points to actually build some stuff now. 135 is not really a lot. Don't I need like 200 for building my barracks and whatnot? I've got so many finance points. I could hire mercenaries. I could hire mercenaries. That's the thing I could do. That would bolster my forces before I can actually build new mercenaries. Material points times 2. Okay, yes, no, this army. I want that. Finance points daily income. That's just a lump sum material points. Okay, this army. I need to kill this army. What's it composed of? Brimmerax. Ugh, gross. Okay, we're gonna do it though. I need those material points. Alright, so useless. Can't shoot them. My archers might be able to do work, though. I can kill 97 of these guys, though. Ooh, we only got 80. That's not great. I'm going to get everybody in on these Brimmerax, I think. Yeah, I'm actually going to move forward away from my archers. It's something that I rarely do, but I'm going to do it here. Let's engage as soon as we can. Nice. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. If anybody tries to give me the bypass, give me the old reach round and go after my archers, I'll firebolt them. Or not firebolt, Scorching Ray. I'll Scorching Ray them. Good job. And again. Dunzo. Excellent. Yeah, this is fine. Unfortunately, the clerics just got into battle and now they have to reposition again. It's fine. Everything will be okay. Yeah, no need for another spell. This is one of the annoying things about Crusade mode, is just turn after turn of just attacking things when the outcome is not in doubt. But it is better than just using another spell here. I'd rather keep the energy. So I am prepared to do it. I've always had issues with the mechanics of Heroes of Might and Magic. Like, it's fun in a lot of ways, but it's also... I don't really find it that compelling. And when you just, like, take a watered-down, ripped-off system and throw it into a game like this, it's even more kind of like whatever. We have a whole bunch of additional hosses following, ladies and gentlemen. I am eminently positive that these are not real people, but... Okay, any more armies down here? No. It's just the way straight through to Winter Sun. We're gonna head back to Dresden. We'll pick up Greybor and we'll head west. And we'll just deal with this. The dragon is tough, though. But we're also gonna have our army pull back to the Lost Chapel for the time being as well. And when we're in Dresden, we'll take care of some Crusade management. Can I go up this way? No. That goes west. We are going to want to go that way, but not yet. Random encounter. Who do we got? Now, if all of these hosses were subscribing, that would be fantastic. I'd be totally down with random, non-existent bots subscribing. That would be pretty cool. Abracandilu votaries.
No mistakes. This should do it.
First blood.
Wow. 150 damage, he's still alive. I crit him for 150 damage and he's still alive. And this is just a trash mob. Okay. Power attack, guarded stance, touch 8. We also have a Minotaur axe thrower over here. Okay. I'll be prepared to deal with that too, I guess. He is surprised right now, so he can't do anything.
Did you see that?
Okay, so that was a charge. So even though that was a crit, it was not a vital strike because I charged. So it's only 70 damage. That would have been like 160 if we had vital striked. And because of our teamwork feats, Camellia got attacks as well. Nice. I like it. Can I shoot him this turn? I can. Sweet, let's do it. Ooh. 84 damage. Half, a little over half of that Minotaur's health. Where's the way up? Is it all the way over here? Oh, gross. Oh, that is so gross. And there's another one. Damn it! Camellia just left. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Lan will deal with that. He'll vital strike it. It'll be dead. Everything will be fine. Nenio, can you shoot this? Apparently not. Shoot him then.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Good job. Rue. You only get one shot on that? Oh my. I guess I'm waiting for me again to act on this guy. I want Rue to take a full round attack here.
I will resist.
Got a crit. Smite good, okay. Are you gonna throw an axe at somebody? No, you're not. Okay, Lan. Make me proud, Lan. You can do this, Lan. Critical vital strike, Lan.
You won't survive me.
You know, I was disappointed that you didn't crit, but 69 is just nice. You know? 69 is nice. So I'm okay with that.
Precision and grace.
I'm gonna finish this guy off, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Camellia, who's just doing the run around here. Let's get you in here on this Minotaur. He attempted to charge right through us, but I had 3 attacks of opportunity for him, and we were not gonna allow that to happen. Holy ball sack. Okay. We've got ourselves a magical great axe.
Mysteries can wait till tomorrow.
A bunch of nature checks with a couple of fails. Also medium encumbrance. Great axe +1. Okay. So much heavy armor and we're only medium encumbered. Ugh. I love having double bags of holding so much. It feels so good to have that second one again.
I know the way.
This was just a random encounter. This was not an actual scripted map. So there's not going to be any loot on it. Alright, let's make our way back to Dresden. I swear our teleportation circle should be done by now. I don't know why we're not successfully able to teleport with it. But, maybe it's not built. Maybe I'm just crazy. Was that the day? The day just advanced and the demon army moved? Is that what just happened? Ivory Sanctum out over here as well. Okay. But how easy will it be to access? I guess we're gonna find out. All of my characters are fatigued. Don't care. Get back to Dresden. No rest for you until we're in Dresden. We'll manage it after we rest. Night Gamblers, yeah, sure. I don't want to deal with Night Gamblers. I just don't want to deal with Social and his shit, okay? Battered Spirits. Okay, so we finished that, or have we not finished that yet? We should probably manage our crusade a little bit. You know, it's a required thing. Commander, I have alarming news. Sir Seer seems to be ill. He has stepped back almost completely from commanding his people. His Everbright Crusaders are a large and experienced force. Our strategy relies heavily on them. Please talk to him. Yes, because I can talk the illness out of somebody. If I could talk the illness out of somebody, if that was a possible thing that a person could do, the entire last 2 years of human existence on the planet Earth would not have happened. It might be time for Sir Seer to step down and hand over leadership to a younger, more energetic knight. He's not a young man anymore. It must be a struggle to keep up with his responsibilities. What do you know? Just rumors. They say it's like his mind is somewhere else all the time. I will talk to him. Thank you, Commander. This is a necessary step to maintain our fighting ability. Okay, that was the only event that popped up on us there. Okay, let's manage some crusade affairs before we rest. Just because resting is going to make time pass and more crusade affairs will come up and all that kind of nonsense and garbage and blah, 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 blah. Intolerance. The hatred of the descendants of Sarkoris towards arcane spellcasters knows no bounds. The representatives of several tribes demand that mages not be allowed to serve in their units. So we can remove the mages, and 12 barbarians are recruited at the commander's headquarters. We can stand up for the mages, and 9 wizards are recruited at my headquarters. We can make the former Sarkorians fall in line. And we add 1,500 leadership experience. And it's also lawful. That's gross. We could throw a banquet for the former Sarkorians and the mages. Ooh. 20 leadership and crusade morale increases by 20. Balls. Holy crap. We're already at, like, max morale, though, so... Give the former Sarkorians a hint that the commander's support is going to cost them. 12 barbarians are recruited, and we add 5,000 gold. Ooh. I'll take the 2,000 leadership. I don't care about picking up barbarians right now. So I will add 2,000 leadership. The Kellids and the mages were reluctant to partake in joint revelry, but after 3 barrels of mead, they became best friends. That is exactly what a track star would do. Together they sang several songs praising the commander's name, plus a single sad one about Sarkoris. Sad. Okay. Intolerance taken care of. What do we have for degrees? So Beth's orders are still going on. We're still studying the Sword of Valor. I don't want to do any of those just yet. What I want to do is take a look at the city. I have a teleportation circle. It is done. I do indeed. Why me no teleport to teleportation circle then? Anyway, I need to start building some stuff, and what I need to start building is, you know, yeah, they want a main stables, blah 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 blah. What I want though is a main archery range, please. So I'm gonna need 450 for the archery range in the barracks. I can barely see the tiles here. So if I do an archery range and a barracks and a stables like that, right? Then I could put one, let's say, smithy in between them. So if it's like archery range, barracks, stables with one smithy in between them. No, I'd want to put it here because archery range, barracks, stables with one smithy in between them. Or one training grounds in between them. Plus 10 bonus damage for all trainable units in adjacent buildings, yes. And then I could build like 2 smithies, and that would cover everything. I'd double cover one of them, but whatever, I'd still cover everything. Bonus to attack for trainable units. That's good. And then, is there another thing I want to build? Increases material points income by 3. Oh, I want a supply center. Holy shit. Okay, so we want that. Reduces the cost of building construction by 10%. Only one could be built. That would be useful in the big picture. Plus 1 bonus to AC for all trainable units. Okay, so then we want that. So I could... What did you miss in the tutorial, Kumquat? You missed something in the tutorial. Was it that critical? Radiant. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yes, okay, I suppose. If you're going to go for a longsword playthrough, you upgrade Radiance twice. You upgrade Radiance, and then you can upgrade it again. We're actually not that ridiculously far away, kind of, from being able to upgrade Radiance the second time. You were only 8 hours in, yeah. I mean, you can restart the game in Act 4, and you're only halfway through the game. So it's not that big of a deal, even if you restart that far in. I've had to restart the game numerous times, not because, you know, I've made myself restart, but because the game literally just bugs to death to the point where I can't play on. I've had several game-breaking bugs. So it's not that crazy. You got to rebuild your Cavalier and make her way better. Yeah, exactly. So I think we could fit arsenals, smithies, and a supply center for every one of them. So what's the most expensive? The smithy is more expensive than the supply center. So having one smithy instead of 2 supply centers makes sense. What's the arsenal cost? Yeah, okay. So the smithy goes in the middle because it's the most expensive, I think. The supply center is the one that I need the most of. And the arsenal... I think I'm going to have 3 of them. Maybe just 2. I think I need 1 of one, 2 of the others, and I might need 3 of the other thing just to get them all connected the way I want to connect things. Ugh, that's gross. But I should be able to get maximum training using the majority of this block of land right here, like this 3x3 thing right here. I should be able to get some pretty sizable training. What I'm going to do, though, is actually cheat just a little bit here. I'm going to build me a supply center. Advance to the Crusade deeper into enemy territories, blah, 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 blah. A supply center increases material points income by 3. We're going to build us a supply center. And then I still have enough to get a archer training ground. A main archery range. And like I say, I think we'll put it here. And we'll put the barracks and the stables. We'll put them in that pattern. And then I think we'll put buildings to boost them around them. But we're going to start with that archery range, because that's going to be too good for us. And that's it. I can't build anything else. I don't have enough build points for anything else. Even the cheapest things I just don't have enough for. Alright. Better stat distribution anyway. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can always... worst case scenario, you can always respec. Like, and I don't mean using a mod. Respecking is a thing in this game. And for your main character, for your player character, you basically get total respec. It's companions that you can't totally respec without a mod. So that's always an option. If you're not satisfied with your main character, you're always able to kind of respec it a little bit. So you're not locked into anything there. Okay, so I am satisfied with that. Let's go and rest, get all of our stuff back, and we'll pick up Greybor and we'll start heading west, I guess. I'm not looking forward to it, but I do what I must. (16 strength and dex, 14 con and charisma).
As it should be.
I mean, that should be totally usable on normal difficulty. On the higher difficulties, generally, if you're going to be a strength-using character, you probably want to start with 19 strengths and just dump into strength for the
That is
entire
not
gameplay.
far.
But that should be totally usable on normal difficulty. Should be a fun character to play. Halfling Cavaliers are always fun. Thematically, they're great. They should be great. There's a breastplate in Act 1 that you can get from Staunton's brother, I think, sells it. That gives you a bonus to charge. It's really good for early Cavaliers.
I'm trying to discover even the slightest flaw in you, Lady Camellia, but I cannot. Confess now. You must have one imperfection?
Yeah.
Just the one, but I take great pains to conceal it, Count. Perhaps we should take a walk together sometime, and I shall tell you about it. Away from listening ears.
Be careful. She might eat you, like literally. Yes, when you get to Defender's Heart, when you actually get into Act 1 and you're at Defender's Heart, you can go talk to Staunton's brother. He's outside of the tavern in the courtyard. He's the blacksmith out there. I'm pretty sure he's the person who sells it. There's a pretty decent breastplate. It's a breastplate that adds damage on your charges, which tends to be really good for a Cavalier, because the whole point of a Cavalier is you charge, right? You charge and you, like, effing eradicate the first thing you charge at, essentially.
I know the way.
Let's head downstairs. Okay, I don't want to go to the streets and oh wait, hold on. Vengeance is our chorus. Find out what happened to Seer. Oh, there's another quest here. All of the quests. It's the quests. If we could only eliminate the quests. I mean, I guess we wouldn't have a game anymore if we eliminated the quests, but that's fine, right? That's what D&D used to be. I'm not saying it was good, but, like, you know, back in AD&D days and even before AD&D days, like, D&D was just about, the roleplay was there just to give you a moment at the beginning in, like, the town. The town was like in Diablo. You remember the original Diablo, where Tristram was just there to have a blacksmith for you to repair your stuff at and buy new stuff. Like, that's all that the town existed for. D&D used to be you just go into dungeons and you adventure through the dungeon and you spend hours and hours and hours just fighting encounter after encounter. Like, every room you just fought new encounter after encounter after encounter. The role-playing and deep role-playing and story stuff is more of a recent thing to D&D. And I'm not saying that it was better. Like, I very much like the deep role-play. It's just, where the hell is Seer? I have to be at the streets. Captain Odan. Cool. And so... Oh, is he gambling? Is that little shit... Seer's down here. Is this little shit gambling? No, he's painting. Okay, never mind. North of Ember, yeah. We got him. I gotta check in on this little shit, though. This looks remarkably like Canada right now. Hey, Sociel. All right. You just keep your nut gambling, dick. I don't want to deal with his whole situation right now. He's too much of a pain in the ass. We should probably go talk to Lady Konami as well. We pissed her off last time in our council. Her being pissed off is probably not the best thing for us. There's no reason to talk to her at the very second, though. Again, I don't want to deal with those things. If I was a lich right now, I would definitely want to talk to Seer, but I'm kind of just done with him, too. Where did your boy Morveg go? He ran away, packed his things in the dead of night and disappeared. Must have gone to find some demons to fight. He is a Kelid. His entire clan are blood enemies of demons. They also worship the god Gorum. Ha 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 ha, yes! I'm just thinking of Amiri yelling out to Gorum constantly. Did you see the straw wolf hanging from his neck? It's their clan talisman. It's called the Little Fang. I put in so much effort to get him to see the light of Iomade, but he imbibed his loyalty to Gorum with his mother's milk. I told him, you can't fight the darkness if you're guided by anger. Sure you can. That's literally what barbarians do. If rage overwhelms you, you can't. You'll either perish or become a villain. Or get so used to war, you'll never forget what it's like to live as a human. Not never. You'll forget what it's like. But he only had one thing in his mind. Vengeance. For his family, his ancestors, his wounded honor. I tried to find him. They say he's been going to the tavern a lot recently. Everbright Crusaders don't go to taverns. We keep ourselves clean, body and spirit. But Morveg didn't go there to drink or play dice. He was looking for a guide, and he found one. A Kelid, too. An old one, a descendant of Sarkorians. Even the demons couldn't force them out of these lands. They say Morveg wanted to go toward Wintersun. Damn it! I have to go towards Wintersun. I'm being compelled to deal with these people's issues. An ancient Sarkorian settlement. But I don't know what he wanted there, or where exactly to look for him. There are a lot of demons in that region. I can't send scouts there with an order to leave no stone unturned. There will be too many skirmishes with monsters and huge losses. About me? Tell me about your past. Do I really care? About my life before the Order? It was a long time ago. As a boy, I decided there was too much evil in the world. Someone had to do something about it. Try to fix it. I decided to become a priest. But then, I saw the Everbright Crusaders. So proud, so pure. And someone next to me said, "What arrogant snobs." And he was right. We Everbright Crusaders actually are a little arrogant. So I thought. Maybe these invincible snobs could use the help of companionship of such a simple and warm-hearted lad like myself. Who knew that years later I'd become their leader? Tell me about your order. They're not the oldest order, they're just a terrible one. Awesome. No families, drink no liquor, play no games of chance, accumulate no wealth, and own no lands. Even entitled by birth. Okay. May Iomade help us. Some harm may have befallen him. Search the area surrounding Wintersun Village. Lovely. That's just peachy. I do want to go to a vendor real quick, and there's vendors next to me, like One-Eyed Devil is a vendor. But I actually want to go talk to Wilser. I'm trying to consolidate all of the junk I sell to Wilser. The blacksmith would probably be better, but... Oh, let's talk to Volja first. What can your thieflings get me in this act? I don't remember what they can get me in this act. That's the old S-Stock of Purity. Love me some S-Stocks, but that's kind of an old one now. Robe of Inevitability. Ooh, that... It's only 9,200 now, and it's a +2 bonus to Spell Pen. That is actually really tempting. I skipped it the first time because at the time, if you remember, I had Nenio spec'd as an alchemist, a vivisectionist, and she was just a buffer. Like, I was only going to use spells as buffs. But when I switched her up to a blaster, man, this could actually be potentially useful to us, and that is dirt cheap for this point in the game. So I think we're going to do that. Ghost Sting. You know, I've been toying with the idea of building like a Psi build, because Psis are light weapons, and they could take advantage of like knife fighter stuff and a lot of the dual wielding things. And with some monk stuff going on as well, you can use Flurry of Blows with them because they're monk weapons. So if I see good size, I want to keep track of good size because it might influence whether or not in the future I do some character with a Psy build. Or even just like a dual wield build kind of thing. Psys are pretty effective for that kind of thing. Okay, so nothing really new, but this robe, it was worth looking at you because this robe is good. We'll give Nenio that. Will, sir. Are you going to manage the fortress now? Not in a million years. They sent an expert from Nerosian. Dorgalinda Stranglehold. Sounds like a dwarf to me. Is that a dwarf? Okay, show me what you have. I'm going to bulk sell some shit to you is what I'm going to do. It's only 3,000 worth of stuff, but I got some magic items as well. Weight in descending order, please. Some breastplates. That stupid shield. That's a +1 great axe. Some shitty glaives. Masterwork. Shit. Shit. This is a really good flail, but I'm not using flails. But it's a really good flail, guys. This is a really good flail. And it's worth 14 grand. This helmet is actually bonkers good as well. +4 to initiative is amazing, guys. I recommend if you're trying to play a min-max playthrough, if you're trying to play for stats, if you're trying to have good characters, do not sell this hat. But it looks so bad. Like, it's just disgusting looking. So I'm going to sell it. Quarterstaff +4 can go away. Lustrous Blade. Mithril Greatsword. Oh, right. I remember this. We got this the other day, didn't we? That was a nice sword. Light Mace +1. Our nice, sweet enhancement +3 S-Stock. Oh, God, I love it so much. 18 grand, though, and I'm not using S-Stocks in this playthrough, so... Is this Radiance? No. Cold Iron Masterwork Longsword. Where is Radiance? It must be in the chest. I need to remember to bring Radiance with me later. We'll keep that. We'll sell all 5 of those. Sell that. The Blitz Cut item. And 2 Short Sword +2s. Quiver of Cursed Thorns. I don't really want to use quivers. I'm intentionally not using quivers. It's a serious handicap. Use quivers, guys. Holy Water. We're done with that belt. Vanish. This is Shield of Faith, I think. Yeah. Remove Sickness and Restoration we'll keep. Reduce Person I don't want. I don't want any of these enhancement transmutation nonsenses. Enlarge Person, not in potion form, thank you very much. Cat's Grace goes away. All of those. And some scrolls. When you play with Nenio, normally she's a Scroll Savant, and Scroll Savants, you want to keep like every scroll in existence in your inventory. Because they're very good, actually. They're very strong. This is worth 10 grand, and I'm not going to have a Blood Rager, so we'll dump that as well. We definitely want to keep all the tablets. We're not going to sell those. Sell some reagents, because I'm not going to use potion brewing or scrolls. I want to keep the Demon Blood, actually, as well as that Cold Iron. Okay. Looks good. That's 106,000 bucks, guys. That's not insignificant. Cool. Nenio. Put on this, please. You had the Alchemist robes. This is significantly better for you. +3 bonus on saving throws against acid. Yeah, whoop-de-effing do. I care so much about saving throws against acid, as opposed to +2 spell penetration. Alright, I think that's good enough. Let's head out. If I'm gonna go west, I have to commit to going west. If I'm gonna do this thing with Greyboar, I have to commit to going west and bring him with me. It's just... I don't like Greyboar, and I don't want to deal with him. So I can bring Rue instead of Lan. I lose a ton of potential damage with Lan, but I just want to have the extra reach person, the extra range person, sorry. I love how the Trickster music just wrapped up there. Da 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 ba bum. Okay, so the demon army is approaching. This is one of the mechanics of this whole thing. You need to be prepared to deal with demon armies. You know, this nasty strength 8 demon army that we want to be prepared to deal with. Even our strength 6 army, I'm pretty sure, can handle that with our general. But having the ability to recruit more archers would be nice. And speaking of recruiting, I have a lot of finance points, and I have the ability to recruit mercenaries. Crusader Army number 2, please get off of Dresden directly. Go stand here. And Crusader Army number 4, you can go stand here as well. And Crusader Army 3, you can go stand here as well. Marksmen, very nice. And some spearmen. I do kind of want to take those marksmen into my army. But not until I actually get marksmen for this slot. Okay. Come on home. And I'm going to spend some finance points to recruit for you. These are not bad costs here. Like, 4,300 for 20 Hell Knights is acceptable. It's not 9,000. It's also not great. 2,200 for 20 Clerics is good. That's actually a good price. So we will recruit those. And see, this is 6,000 for 18 of them. And I'm going to recruit these as well, because I have so many finance points and I don't have enough bill points, like material points to build anything. So mercenaries are all that I have to work on at the moment. And let's do a quick search. Yeah, no. Search for free new units 1. Okay, never mind. Alright, our army is toughened up a little bit there. And we are actually strength 7 now, too. I should probably, while I have freedom to move a little bit, just kill some of these armies to the west of me. Just to clean things up, right? That makes sense. I gotta stay near Dresden, but I can clear some of this stuff away. What I do need to do, however, is make my way all the way over here, and the best way to do that is going to be I don't effing know, because I don't know the map well enough yet. I'm going to guess we have some trouble moving through this. In which case, moving down here isn't going to cut it. Looks like we can move along this ravine over here. I don't know if we're going to get past there or not. I think, like, the temple of the... There's a temple over here, I think, if I recall correctly. And I think we can get to it from here. We might even be able to get to it from up here. Let's head out west with the army in any case. I have the ability to clear out some of these armies, get some rewards for it. Especially, like, daily income energy points are pretty sweet. Like, I get that I'm not on the right path to attack that at the moment, but still, that's pretty sweet. Ashen Grotto, okay. So that actually just passes right by these demons. Yes, the Temple of the Good Hunt. There we go. That's exactly what I was thinking of. So we have to take a different path to get on these guys' case. Okay. Well, the party will head out that way then. Did I rest already? I did rest. Sweet. We're gonna head west. Okay, so Beth is done. Can I actually check that just by going to Manage Crusade? I can't. I have to go into my throne room, right? Yeah, I have to go into the Citadel, sorry, not throne room. This isn't... Okay, never mind. We'll deal with that after. I've spotted the enemies. Okay. I just need to make my way west. I just have to do it. I have to commit to it. And hope that I don't run into a fortress in the way. And if I do, F my life. What do we got?
I'll go ahead.
Okay, we got some big old guys. These guys have that AoE thing that confuses our people, so we don't want to have to deal with that.
Ready for anything.
Destroying him early would be nice.
I will prove my worth.
Rue could buff herself. Her buffs last for a day, but this is just a random encounter. I'd rather just wait until she's on an actual map to do that. Ah, F it. Let's get all of our, like, 24-hour buffs on us there. Should be
Time's
fine.
not waiting.
And let's just shoot.
A calculated
It's
risk.
either us or them.
100 damage. He's still alive. That actually wasn't very good. We could have done significantly better than 100 damage, because it was a sneak attack. Yeah, we got pretty bad damage on our 76 for sneak attack. That's about half of his HP. Nice. Rue, can you finish him?
Prepare yourself.
No. Unfortunate is what that is. Let's not get hit by his AoE, though, so let's take him
You're
out.
irrelevant.
Oh, I should have checked how many initiative rolls there were. Shit. My bad. I mean, I could still do it, but... Succeeded, Greybore failed. Great, so he is confused. He cannot act normally.
You are today's sacrifice.
Watch him take, like, multiple attacks on Darren as a result of that.
This should do it.
102 sneak attack, nice. Rue, you have shots on both of them. Can you kill both of them, please?
Desna, guide my hand.
2, one more. Okay, not a kill, but good start. Hey, you hit.
Mind over muscle.
Nice, Nenio took him down. Then a grown Nabasu comes up and vampiric touches me. Let's just take a peek here. Grown Nabasu attacks me with vampiric touch, 12 damage, bites me, 16 damage. I have no negative effects on me. Okay, good start. We've got another one up here. Misses.
Go for their hearts.
Tried to vampiric touch Camellia. Take 5, please, Lort. And then vaporize him.
Let's try this way.
Oh, yes. Guys, I have to say, with how shitty Vital Strike is, with how much of a compromise Vital Strike normally is in Pathfinder, when you have the Mythic Path and you have access to Mythic Vital Strike, it just feels so good.
Make your peace. Disappear.
Like, Vital Strike is not bad by default, it's just, it's almost always a compromise. There's almost always something better than a Vital Strike build.
I know the way.
But, with Mythic Vital Strike, oh, it feels so good. It makes so many builds that, you know, exist, but they were never optimal, feel like they're much, much more viable than they ever have been before. Watch us hit this fortress and not be able to get past it. Yeah, okay. We've got some demons. We're close to a demon army. What are we facing here? Bad guys. Here, bad. Well, I've got the exit.
Follow my lead.
There they are. Okay, what is that? Oh, crap. Shadow Demon Votary. Okay. Okay. We are absolutely committing to killing this guy before he gets to do anything, yes? Like, we're
I know what to
100%
do.
on board for that?
This will hurt.
Let's make this quick.
And we did. So who else do we have? Initiative 15, Shadow Demon Votary, Half Fiend, Furious Minotaur, Cultist Conjurer. So there's a Minotaur and a Conjurer on the map somewhere as well. Where are they? Minotaur.
I will resist.
Where's the Conjurer at?
I'll cut you wide open.
And if there's a Conjurer on the map, should I protect myself against some element? I'm going to say no for now, and I'm probably going to regret it shortly.
A calculated risk.
90 damage, nice. Where are you, Mr. Conjurer? Did you just go invisible? You little dick. Yeah, this Minotaur's
Prepare
dead.
yourself.
Okay. Where is the Conjurer? I could cast See Invisibility Communal on us.
Be there, Ormos.
Where he at? Damn it. No, move. Where he at? There he is. Okay.
Simply business.
I think you're in for a bad
Desna,
day.
guide my hand.
Mysteries can wait till tomorrow.
As it should be.
All right. That's cool. Nothing special there. Anything cool here? Yeah, some scrolls.
That is not far.
I'm not a person to say no to scrolls, other than the fact that I'm kind of selling them all in this playthrough. I'm not really using much in terms of scrolls. It's actually really good for scroll savants. Like, scroll savants, guys, they're a very underlooked class of wizard, and they are really, really good. They can cast so many different things. They are so versatile. They never run out of spells as long as, you know, you've got an inventory. Crimson Dust, cool. I don't care that I'm fatigued. We're all fatigued. Random encounter as soon as that happens. Of course. Watch it be a dragon. Is it a dragon? Oh god. It's the dragon. The flesh of a true believer is especially delicious. What a pity. Here we go again. Devara is back at it once more. So, yes, okay. Darren is going to act before the dragon does. That is absolutely crucial, so I can do whatever I want.
This should
Sometimes I'm like, I wish I had a camera. I do have a camera, I just don't use cameras. Sometimes I wish I used cameras for the stream, because you could see my facial expressions when stuff like that happens. That was 190 damage critical, and we just one-turned it. And his AC is 36. So we got the natural 20, and we successfully confirmed it somehow. That's nuts. That is just nuts. Let's take a look at this map real quick. I don't think there's anything on these dragon maps, if I recall correctly. I love how my characters are still drawn there. Despite the fact that these dragon maps are scripted, I'm pretty sure there's nothing on them. Yeah, no, these encounters are not meant to be hard. This dragon is a bitch to deal with. Like, even when we sort of corner the dragon and deal with it, it tries to run away. And if it runs away, we sort of kind of fail the quest. I mean, we succeed the quest, but we don't succeed the quest. We do it... You know what I mean. Greybor is disappointed in us at not being able to kill the dragon. Let's put it that way. Hey, I have troops available for recruitment. What? Oh, it's mercenaries. It's not actually troops. Oh, no, it's a new band of... Totally new round of mercenaries. Okay. Yes, I want to recruit both of those. Nice and cheap mercenaries. I just don't want to do it yet because that's almost 5,000. I only have 4,000 bucks at the moment. We're still all green. Which way do I have to go to get to Grimwood? I don't know. I'm all fatigued though, so is anybody exhausted yet? We are not. Damn it, why isn't the map easier? Okay, that's it. Random encounter. You failed to sneak past the enemies. Oh, Nenio is exhausted. Default Nenio dies if she gets exhausted, so do not let that happen to her, by the way.
Our victory is certain.
Oh, gross. I mean, she's barely spitballing Arushale, though. It's because Arushale is a demon. Demons have a good time with electricity, ladies and gentlemen, and Arushale has a good time with electricity. She has 10 energy resistance to it. She's not immune to it, but she has 10 resistance to it. Just shoot her back. I know there's a big bad right here, but just shoot her back.
Make your peace.
See, I'm much more effective than you are. Oh my god, we killed her. Ooh, that could have gone badly. Greybor gets full attacks against this succubus. Is that man-bear pig? Kind of. It's man-bear pig with, like, fallen angel wings.
It's your time to cease to
Nice.
exist.
Oh god, yes.
Let's try this way.
We took half of his health, so he's got like 140 health or so. Go ahead and move as well, please, Lord. I should have checked initiative to see how many enemies there were here. I'm fatigued, I can't
Spirits
charge.
demand your blood.
Nenio is exhausted, so Nenio can barely move. See how slow she is? That's the extent of her movement right there. We're going to be resting right away, so go ahead and Scorching Ray him. I mean, this requires your dexterity, but his touch AC is like nothing, right? It's 9. There we go.
I'll make short work of this.
Rue, take 5 and shoot him.
I will resist.
I'm actually tempted to
Follow
just
my
rest
lead.
here on the map because of how slow Nenio is, but I will go to the exit, guys. Actually, I'm slow too. Apparently I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm exhausted as well. I will go to the exit, though. Yeah, default Nenio only has 5 strength, and if she becomes exhausted, she gets a -6 penalty to strength, and she just dies. Like, straight up, exhaustion just kills default Nenio. Okay, we're at Grimwood, and we are going to rest here, please. We're going to build up just a teeny bit of Abyssal Corruption. Only a 9-hour rest, apparently. I don't need to heal anything, so...
It seems to me, Count, that you are overly concerned with how your deeds will affect your family name.
For generations, my family strove to build its perfect reputation. One black sheep such as myself can't possibly tear it all down. No?
Sure you can. And I would see that as a challenge. Challenge accepted. Demon army on the move. I think we can eradicate some demon armies over here if we find the way to get to them correctly. So there's a path forward into there over this way. I can take this to get to this army? Yes, I can. This one's got a general. I should have quick saved before we did this. And actually looked at the army composition. Okay, so they got some Brimarax. That's a bitch. I'm gonna need to deal with those. I also need to deal with these. So these guys are priority number 1. They can use Stinking Cloud. Oh boy. This is a tempting fireball though, ain't it? No, it's not. Never mind. The Brimarax are immune. So I want to kill these guys. And then we need to archer down them. And we'll just beat the shit out of everything else. I am prepared to use Scorching Rays liberally in this fight. I want as few of these alive as possible because if they start shooting me, it's going to be a bitch. Is this an axe thrower or the other kind? I don't know. It is an axe thrower, okay. So I'm going to have to deal with that as well. So we're going to Scorching Ray this, and we're going to continue to shoot these. Excellent, and continue to shoot these, please. 9 deaths, that's perfect. I don't care about you, you little shits. I actually care about these demons a whole lot more than them. 2 to 6, 3 to 13. It's a summoned cloud. Summoned clouds are so annoying. Stay on my clerics. We'll be fine. I like that we got nice big tanky guys who can hit things when they get reflected damage. That's nice. I like to see that. I'm prepared to use another Scorching Ray here, guys. I see no reason why not to. Just keep burning down the baddies. And keep shooting down the Brimarax before they hit me with nasty, nasty fire. So we've taken some losses here. And I want to keep our infirmary up to size, so I might have to use a cure spell soon. I might have reduced the amount of damage we're taking enough that I don't need it, but I might need to use a cure spell. Ooh. Oh, that hurts so much. So far, so good, though. The infirmary hasn't maxed out just yet. Okay. Killed more than half of them. That's a good go. Moving there was a mistake. Moving there was a mistake, too, but whatever. I will do it. I can move back if I want to. Okay. Killing lots of these guys now, so that's good. We could potentially end them right now. Not quite. There's hardly any of them left, though. They can't really do that much damage anymore. Okay. I don't think we're going to need to use a cure spell. We're very close to needing to use a cure spell. But I think we're just fine without. Oh, yes. Just fine without. So the infirmary will recover everybody who went down. And that was a nice battle. That was a nice one. I like that. What was the reward for it? I didn't even look. Wasn't even paying attention. 100 finance points per day, also 3,000 on the spot. Nice. What else can we clear out? This one? Also Brimmer Axe. Lovely. Let's do it. That's what I got archers for. So we got these again. So this is a Scorching Ray for sure. These guys drop Stinking Cloud. We absolutely have to get them dead. The fact that there's still 23 of them honestly scares the ever-living shit out of me. So I'm going to have people disabled because we are going to get Stinking Clouded. So I should probably start dispersing my forces now, but if I do, they're going to pick my archers off, so... I am going to actually start dispersing my forces, though. Ever so slightly. If we can get them to shoot one of these guys instead of the archers. Okay, they went for the archers. Yep. That's about what I expected. Well then, I just need to burn down their DPS as quickly as I can here. We'll lose a lot of archers, but they can all recover. Archers are very cheap to recover. So we'll still be fine in this battle, it's just... It could have been better. We could have been more fine than we are. Ah, stupid Stinking Clouds, you know? Eventually he's going to get nauseated and he won't be able to do anything. I'm actually going to move these guys through. And we're going to deal with this before, you know, we get even more Stinking Clouds on our faces. We still have lots of infirmary space. I'm not too concerned yet. I should maybe smite them. Nauseated, of course. Done. There we go. Now we can get a bit of damage with those clerics. You're nauseated. You can't do shit, so just stay put. An attack from here where the Stinking Cloud isn't. I guess we could have taken out the Brimmer Axe. Oh, that probably would have been the better play there, wouldn't it? It's fine. It'll be okay. The archers can do their job. No more spells needed. Don't need any cures. We're fine. We'll save our mana up. Or energy, rather. It's not actually called mana. But it's effectively mana, you know? They weren't even able to kill another one. And that's it. Wow, shield bearers are still nauseated. It's alright, the Hell Knights will take care of it, guys. Just leave it to the Hell Knights. Ooh, new general level soon as well. It'd be nice to get another master tactician or whatever. Daily income energy points ×1. That is super duper worth it. And the general is leveled up. Okay, so we have magical channeling +5 bonus to energy recovery per level of the feat. That's cool. Arcane magic. General casts spells with the arcane descriptor as if he had +5 bonus power per level of this feat. Well, these have the arcane descriptor, do they not? They should. This is an arcane spell. This is an arcane spell. Yes, indeed. Or divine magic. This is a divine spell. With a heal effect. Arcane magic it is. We have even more power with our Scorching Rays now. We have probably enough movement to make it to this army. What's the reward? Edge of Force. Well, if it's going to have a name like Edge of Force, I have to check out what it is. Scrubland by the bend in a river. Oh, that's where Voljev wants me to go. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? Let's clear this guy out. I want to see what this reward is, ladies and gents. Okay, so we have some nasty asties here. They're pretty tough to get through. These are not so much. They're kind of chum. Although we don't want to get hit by ghouls. Getting hit by ghouls sucks. Fireballing these guys might be potentially awesome, though, guys. An arcane spell. It hurts. I want to just fireball this guy. I'm gonna do it. Oh baby. I think that's the only spell we're gonna use in this one. We're already down to like half of our energy after the last couple battles because I've used a lot of spells in them. But I think we can take the ghouls without. Getting hit by ghouls sucks, but I've got some very tanky individuals here, so I think we're okay. Not to mention I can kill probably this whole stack before it reaches me. Almost. Almost the whole stack before it reached me. We are paralyzed for one round as a result of being hit by a ghoul, though. Hell Knights, take him out. Yeah, you know what? Just advance. Bring the fight to them. Holy shit, is that the fireball? Holy shit to the fireball? Is that what we're holy shitting? Because that is a significant reason to holy shit, in my opinion. Nice! A nice smite attack from my clerics. Kill them all. Kill all the ghouls. Oh, there's a rock in the way. Okay, he's done. Although, the Hell Knights still can't move. They still can't act. Okay, what is this? What is this item? It's a knife. It's a dagger. Okay. It looks like a spellcastery dagger. What is it? Cold Iron enhancement +2 finesse wielding. Whenever the wielder of this +2 Cold Iron dagger casts a spell with force descriptor, it deals an additional 2 force damage per dice rolled. Okay. I mean, I don't think Nenio is ever going to cast a spell with the force descriptor, but she can have it with her purple stone knife. So she's got a pair of knives on her belt now too. Nice monocle, by the way. Okay, so that's 7 movement points remaining. We've cleared out all of the armies sort of in this area. There's still another one up here. And we are personally on Grimwood. It is 11:45 p.m., so it is time to call it quits for the day. However, tomorrow is the weekend, and the cool thing about tomorrow is, you know how normally on Friday I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired from the week. Ugh. I mean, I play until 3 in the morning or some shit like that, but for the second half of the stream, I always feel like it slows down, like my energy depletes, and I'm just kind of dragging my way through it for the second half of the Friday streams. Assuming that I am able to stream tomorrow and the kids aren't, you know, running amok and rampaging and all hell and all that kind of stuff. Since it was a holiday today, I'm probably going to be in a little bit better shape. So hopefully we got a nice, good, long, high energy stream tomorrow night where we can take on Grimwood and hopefully be done with Greybore for a little while. Because I want to dump Greybore for a little while. Also deal with these armies that are attacking me. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I have been Liz. This has been Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye. Feels birthday, man. Feels birthday, man. Awesome sauce. Have a good one, guys.